It's time for Sedano and Cap.
A little sabor. And we're going to just nosh.
It is George Sedano. It is Scott Kaplan. Sedano and Cap is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
I'm going to have to say respectfully, I'm going to disagree.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know.
Here we go, the Wednesday, August 13th edition of the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover, Sedano and Cap. Tell you, yesterday for a live Imaging Tuesday, it wasn't our best show. We did subpar. I mean, subpar is still better than most, let's be honest. We got through it, and Cappy and I had a long night in the Valley, the West Valley, as we had dinner with one of his friends. It's up to Cappy if he wants to tell you who. Tonight, we're getting ready for another dinner in the West Valley, this time with Abner Gadhalo. Plus, Cappy and I did a 5-mile walk this morning. A lot of Cappy and Morales time, I'll tell you.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
We get ready for Sedano and Cappy time, and we get ready to talk about that Dodgers loss last night, and get you ready for tonight against the Angels. Can the Dodgers win? Come on, man.
Brothers are just trying to pin us young brothers against each other. Look at it.
You're not involved in this. You are not involved. You are not young. You are not young at all.
They're trying to put us against each other, man. Come on, bro.
I feel you on that,
Don't let the man do this to us, man.
By the way, we'll have Dodgers Angels, the play-by-play, after tonight's show at 6 p.m.
I'm on with Sedano.
Followers.
Maliava, because I thought it was like I'm a leaving.
A duck butt. What is that?
Let's get to it. The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover.
A Jerusalem cherry.
He likes to lay the wood.
Yeah.
You say kikuchi.
Wacky forced radio stunt of the year. Ha
Christopher can go to hell.
Oh, nothing worse than the horse. Nah, man, black don't crack.
Benjamin Pratt is like,
How do you say his name? Asminger?
Asminger. Hey, these Hard Knocks guys are all over me right now. It's like I'm in back in Dayton. You are a bit killer.
Because you got to talk about sperm.
I mean, look at me. I'm a hot piece of ass. I mean, look at him.
Oh, man, I didn't know they come up on the glass.
Like a French bread, do you eat the butt?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, me too.
I don't.
Yeah. So do you guys?
You eat that butt.
I
Okay.
love it. The heel, the butt, all of it.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Sedano and Cap, your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Bing, ba-da, ba. Boom, bing, ba. Bing, da, ba. Dig-a-doom, da, ba. Dig-a-doom, da, ba. Bing, ba, ba. Dig-a-doom, da, ba. Bing, ba. Yeah. Oh, George, it was there's been a lot of Cappy and Morales time.
I heard.
Yeah. Last night, we did go out to the Valley. We did have a nice dinner. We went to Joey.
Joey.
Come on, Joey. You're my brother, right, Joey? Throw the microwave over my head, Joey. Come on. Throw the chair right at my face, Joey. Come on.
See, Joey?
Come on, Joey.
Do me a favor, Joey.
Do me a favor, Joey. Just throw the microwave right over my head, will you, Joey?
You see, Joey?
So last night, George, we wind up getting done with dinner. We come back into downtown L.A. We get to the East Central at about 11 o'clock last night. By 6 o'clock this morning, we're out for a walk.
Yeah.
And tonight, we're going from downtown L.A. to Calabasas.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get done in Calabasas. I've already put it into my Google Maps. How long do you suppose it'll take for me to go from Calabasas down to South tonight?
So how long does it take you from downtown?
From downtown, Google is telling me right now, 1 hour and 1 minute.
No. I'm talking about normally to south.
Oh, from downtown, if it's like 8 o'clock at night, I could probably make it in about an hour and 40.
Not bad. Okay.
That's moving.
That's pretty good.
That's moving.
And you're going to and you're going to south from there. So I'm going to say, God, it's got to be like 3 hours, I would say at least.
What do you guys think?
If not, maybe more.
Say 2:35.
I'm going to say 3 hours approximately.
Right now, Google tells me from where we're going in Calabasas for me to get home down to South, 3.5 hours tonight.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, my God.
Drive to Vegas.
I mean, what the hell, bro? Oh, my God. What am I doing?
Right, you could totally go to Vegas.
What am I doing to myself? Oh, my God. And the only reason I'm going home tonight is because my daughter is leaving for college tomorrow.
Yes,
so I got to go home, you know?
Yeah.
But, geez, man, 3.5 hours.
I mean, listen, I did it to and from Charlottesville to North Carolina, buddy. You can do it. If I've done that drive back and forth 3.5 hours, each way this week. You can do it once.
That is true. You're right.
You can watch the whole season of quarterbacks now.
Well, you're right. Exactly. I'm going to finish quarterbacks tonight while driving home. It's one of those shows where I don't really feel like I need to really watch. I don't really care what it looks like. I'm just listening for the storylines.
Now, do you make a stop during that 3.5 hours?
Well, I will stop for sure at the Anaheim train station to drop off Christopher. Okay, I may sleep in the Anaheim train station parking lot for a little while. By that time, the Dodgers-Angels game, I'm guessing, should be long over. So it's going to be a little bit of a schlep tonight. That's for sure.
Oh, some schlepping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Robert Salazar in our YouTube chat says 3.5 hours from Calabasas down to South. That's 2 fresh pairs of underpants that you need at that point. Anything above 2 hours, you need it's like. For every 2 hours, you got to have a pair of underpants for every 2 hours. So it's a 2 underpant trip. Yeah.
Okay.
Way to go, Robert. You're exactly right. So, George, I'm going to go to Anaheim after this Calabasas dinner tonight. And like I said, I presume that the Angels-Dodgers game will be over by that time. So, even traffic will clear out of Angels Stadium. But I'm going to ask you this question. Because I know how everybody else is around here. Oh, there's a silver lining, Steve Mason. Oh, the Dodgers need to be in a race. That's what they need. They need to wake up. They need to be in a race. Is it panic time for anybody in Dodgerville?
Oh, I would say you definitely need to be worried. I don't think there's any question. If you're not worried yet, then I don't know what will worry you if that's the case. Then you're never really going to be worried. You have to be worried to some extent.
So is anybody here pressing on the panic meter at all? I mean, is there any panic button going on right now? Funch?
Huge panic button.
Really?
Huge. Yeah.
Huge.
Because, 6 times in the next couple of weeks, and then this game tonight, going into the weekend game, they could be down to the Padres. Like, they could be down 1 game.
Well, if the Padres, they just won. They just beat San Francisco 11-1.
Angels lose tonight.
And if the
Dodgers lose tonight.
If the Dodgers lose tonight, the Padres and Dodgers will go into the series at Dodger Stadium with the Padres up.
Yeah. And then Friday they play, and the Padres could be up 1 game. I'm scared.
You hear that, George? Brother says he's scared.
I know. I get it.
Scared, say scared. And that's what he did. And he said it's huge with a silent H. Huge. Just so you know. How about you, DeAndre? You got on your Dodger hat today.
I feel like there should be some level of concern, man. There should be some level of concern because, there was so much comfort around the Dodgers fan base, and I listened to the morning show that everything's fine. Everyone's going to go to the original position when everyone gets healthy. The bullpen's going to get healthy, and then all of a sudden, right there, they're tied with the Padres for the NL West.
It's hard to believe, George, that this has actually happened, and I say hard to believe from 2 perspectives. From the Dodger perspective, it's hard to believe that the Dodgers have come down.
Yeah.
And from the Padres' perspective, it's hard to believe that they've been able to come up to meet where the Dodgers are. I mentioned it during Super Crosstalk. On July 3rd, the Dodgers were 56-32. They had a 9-game lead. Since July 3rd, the Dodgers are 12-20. And they went into today's action tied. The Padres on July 3rd were 46-40. That's all 6 games better than 500. They were 9 games back. Since then, they're 23-12. And as of today, at least at this moment, they have a half-game lead in the division. And that is very hard for me to believe from both perspectives, that the Dodgers would collapse and that the Padres would take advantage of the collapse.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. The gutty little Padres have a nice roster. The gutty little Padres have had some good battles with the Dodgers, and they are right in this thing, and they have been the more consistent team from start to finish. The Dodgers have been very volatile. They're like a volatile stock, you know what I mean? Like, as great as they are, they've had some issues, you know what I mean? And that's the reality of it. They've had some, to compare it to like a company, it'd be like if Apple had some volatility, right? Let's just say there was some issues with the latest iPhone or something, right? And that's it. The Dodgers are that right now. The Dodgers have not been a good team. They are 12-20 since July 4th, Cappy.
I don't know if I've ever heard that stat before, but that's a good stat to know.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good. By the way, Apple was up $3.68 today, George.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, 12-20 since July 4th, and I'm looking it up here. Only the Braves, Rockies, Nationals, and Rays have a worse record since then.
That's right. One of the worst records in baseball in the last 6 weeks, the Dodgers.
Correct.
Shocking.
This is not – well, because – and the problem was early in the season, everybody was like, oh, look how well they're playing despite the pitching issues, and everybody being hurt, yada, yada. Oh, my God, we're going to cruise. This is going to be great. And eventually, baseball happens. And what that means is you regress to the mean.
Well, that is what has happened here so far. That I can tell you. It is panic time. May not want to hear it, but it's panic time for a lot of people. Including Funchy, who's scared.
Well, Funchy's definitely like a scaredy cat.
He is scared. He is. Hey, the Freeway Series is on, and tonight's Game 3 of the second set, right? Because the Angels won the first 3 in Dodger Stadium. They've won the first 2 in Angel Stadium. Tonight, Arrowhead, Mountain Spring Water, and ESPN LA are hosting the Ultimate Watch Party. Join us tonight at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel at 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang with the crew. And they're heading out there.
Who's going to be out there?
I mean, the team, you know what I mean? The whole street team is going to be out.
Oh, okay. I thought Bergman was going to be out there because I heard him do the promo.
Bergie, Parker. I mean,
hold on. The Blue Review is going to be there?
The Blue Review will be
with
at
Bergman
Clearman's
and friends?
Galley. Right.
Yeah.
Right. You get to hang out with the crew. You get to enter and win tickets. Tonight is the Freeway Series Watch Party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. George, I must tell you, coming up, that I almost fell victim this morning on the mean streets of downtown L.A.
Yeah. Fell victim to what?
George, it was a very ugly scene.
Oh, okay.
A very ugly scene. I was 10 seconds away. I'm not joking. 10 seconds away from true ugliness on the streets of downtown L.A. this morning.
Okay, Cappy. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you coming right back. What do you think about that?
That sounds good.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey, football fans, ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes at your favorite NFL studios, where the biggest stories, highlights, and game day coverage are created? Now's your chance to find out with the NFL Experience, part of the SoFi Stadium Tour. Go inside the NFL's West Coast headquarters and get a rare look at the heart of football media. Plus, get exclusive access to SoFi Stadium and explore premium spaces. Walk through the team locker rooms, check out the press areas, and even head down to the field where the pros play. Available on select days. Book your tour now at SoFiStadium.com.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey, it's Travis. Join us as we broadcast live on Thursday, August 14th from 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. All-star catcher and World Series champion Will Smith. Come and meet one of baseball's top catchers and best clutch hitters. Plus, Oral Hershiser hosting special guests Kirsten Watson and Steven Nelson. Giveaways and the amazing art of Dave Hobrecht. Purchase your tickets to meet Will Smith at legendsattic.com. We will see you Thursday, August 14th at Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Wednesday afternoon. Let's start here. Today is National Prosecco Day. Nice Prosecco on a summer afternoon, why not? And on this day, you know, Sedano loves the oldies. On this day in 1966, the #1 hit, The Lovin' Spoonful. Sedano and Kap continues your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Oh, there we go, Cappy.
Is Prosecco like a champagne comp?
Yeah, it's sort of, yes.
It's a white wine, right?
Yeah.
But it's bubbly, isn't it?
It's like a sparkling white wine. Champagne is from the Champagne region. Prosecco is Italian.
Oh, so, but don't people use Prosecco for like mimosas?
Yeah, for like drinks and like Aperol spritzes and stuff. And yeah, I mean, you can.
As long as I got the permission.
Yeah, but champagne, real champagne, is only from the Champagne region of France.
I did not know that. That is wild. Well, that I did not know. That is weird, wacky,
but,
wild stuff.
yeah, Prosecco is kind of their version of champagne.
The Italian version, huh?
Correct.
Got it. So, George, let me tell you what happened to me this morning. So,
tell me.
Chrissy and I go out for our morning walk. You know, we meet in the lobby at the East Central Hotel. You know, he's busy scraping early in the morning, and then I kind of meet him down in the lobby. And we go out for our walk, and we're walking, man. We're 4 or 5 miles into this walk, and we're heading back towards the East Central, and we're heading back towards LA Live. And we're on, like, Broadway and in between 7th and 8th in downtown LA, for those of you that know downtown. And we're walking, just kind of minding our own business, doing our thing, you know. And there's a gentleman. He's about 50 yards in front of us. We're not looking at him. We're not paying attention. His gentleman looked homeless, and he looked like he was walking a dog on a leash, which I kind of thought was a little strange, but nothing completely out of the ordinary. I mean, my God, the things that we see on the streets in the mornings, it's pretty much nothing. And that's a side note here. I'm going to take a quick pause and say, what can we ever do? What can we ever do to help all these folks on the streets of downtown LA? What can we do to help the homeless problem? Now I'm back to the story, George. So we're walking down the street, and I hear sirens coming, and all of a sudden a cop car pulls up. I mean, full sirens, screeching, right? Stops the car in the middle of Broadway, and 2 LAPD cops, jump out of their car, holding their guns, dude. Freeze, get down, freeze, get down. Me and Chris are like, what? Oh, okay, not us. Okay, I'm telling you, George, without exaggeration, within 30 seconds, there are 15 LAPD cop cars, and there are 30 cops, and everybody holding on to their guns.
Wow.
At that point, Chris and I thought, you know, if we would have just walked 10 more seconds, and the cops hadn't gotten here yet for whatever they were doing, they would have been pointing right at us. Seriously, because we would have been walking right past this guy at the exact time.
Right.
And they cut off the street, and nobody could get in. And I don't know what this gentleman did. He was cooperating. He was down on the ground, face down. I'm good. But, man, it was scary. I said to Chris, I go, this may be a good time for us to cross the street and go around a little bit. What do you think? He's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Did you poop yourself a little bit?
I mean, like.
Change your underpants?
Like a little bit, like just a little.
I heard you were pretty scared, man. That's what I heard. I heard you. You were like, "Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on?"
What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Dude, it was a little freaky. I mean, listen, I gotta say,
of course,
like being a cop, especially an LAPD cop, seems like a very, very hard job to do. And I would never. I don't have the guts. I don't have the courage. I don't have the toughness. And there's just a lot of reasons why I could never be a cop. You know what I mean? I'm just too soft, But seriously, what these guys and girls do out there every day, I don't know what happened. I don't know what this gentleman did. I have no idea. But it was before 8 a.m., and these guys had already had their guns out for the day. So, listen, I know it's a controversial thing to say, but shout out to you guys and girls because, man, it's a tough job, whatever it was you guys were dealing with. George, I was 10 seconds away from being in the line. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the line of fire.
Right.
Well, Cappy, I'm glad nobody was harmed.
Yes, I made it. I made it back to the East Central, and I have made it back to the radio station. So here we are.
I'm looking swole today.
Swole?
Yeah.
Like swollen? Like,
like good swole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That 5 miles, that's why.
Nah, that 5 miles is easy, man. That 5 miles is me walking Chris like the dog that he is. You know what I mean? Seriously.
5 miles, about like 10,000 steps.
Yeah, it's a good little morning walk, but it's not like it's just like little fat burning walk. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Right. It's a nice start to the day. It's like an aperitif.
Is that from the Champagne region as well?
No.
Okay, because honestly, it's not a strenuous workout of any kind. But Chris,
it's a nice builder. It's a nice start, Cappy. Not everybody's going to try to do F45 and break their back.
I have 13,550 steps so far today, and according to my phone, that's 7.9 miles walked so far today.
Excellent.
How do you feel about that?
That feels good.
Yeah, sure does.
So, Cappy, okay, well, I'm glad you guys are safe.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm glad everybody's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we're good to go here.
Yep, we are now ready to roll.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You were talking about the Dodgers earlier.
Mm-hmm.
How much glee are you taking in the Dodgers' demise?
Well, I'm not taking much, and here's why.
I mean, you were sitting front row at the Padres game the other day.
Well, when somebody invites you to go to a game and you're sitting front row.
Did the flick and clean?
I did. It was more of a pick and clean because I was trying to pick a peanut out of my tooth. But I do acknowledge that it did look like I was picking my nose. And given what had happened earlier in the week, I understand why people would think that.
Correct.
But when you get an opportunity to sit at a baseball game, it doesn't matter where you are, what city you're in, or what team you're a fan of. Somebody offers you an opportunity to go to a game and sit front row, you go.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking much glee in the Dodger demise right now, and here's why, George. Because the Dodgers have 42 games to go.
Right.
And I just find it very hard to believe that a team that has been this good and an organization that has been this good for this long, with all the consistency, the manager's the same, many of the players are the same. This was the same team that won the World Series a year ago. I just find it very hard to believe that they're going to continue to play sub-500 baseball. You just said it. Since July 3rd, they're 8 games under 500. They have one of the worst records in baseball.
Yeah.
But I just find it hard to believe that it's going to continue. At some point, I think they're going to snap out of it. I don't know how, I don't know when, and I don't know why I think
they're good enough to snap out of it, certainly,
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, it's not – because here's the thing. I know the bullpen has been a mess, particularly down the stretch, right? Like late in games. Like we've documented that enough, I feel like, over time. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here. But what I would say to you is this, beyond that, and that's been big, don't get me wrong. I feel like that, but that's not it every night. You know what I'm saying? It is the majority of games you could probably attribute some level of the bullpen being an issue, but particularly the back end. But I feel like it's just they're in this weird stretch. Baseball is crazy that way. The ball bounces funny. Teams go through rough patches regardless of who you are. and it's just baseball. And this is the stretch they're going through, that it's just baseball. I remember it was either 2017 or 18. They had an awful September heading into the playoffs, and they still ended up in the World Series. So I'm not like overly concerned. There is like, if we were doing like 10 is the most concerned that I am, and 1 is I'm not really concerned, I'm probably at like a 3 or a 4 maybe.
It's all just a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
See, the thing,
I'm not some, scaredy cat like Funchy holding his cat all scared.
I'm at 8.
Oh, at an 8.
I'm at 8.
You're at.
Funch,
you're
that's
pushing
ridiculous.
You're pushing
there's
the
like
panic button.
There's over a month left in the season.
42
like,
games, Funch.
DEFCON 4.
No. Well, actually, you would be in DEFCON 1.
Really?
It's the other way.
Okay. DEFCON 2.
1 is the highest, like the most DEFCON, and 4 is the lowest.
Do you guys know
the other way.
that the Padres and the Dodgers both have what are considered to be like the 29th and 30th easiest schedules, meaning their schedules, the two of these teams, down the stretch in the last 42 games for the Padres, it's now 41 games. Yeah. They're considered, both the Dodgers and the Padres, to have the easiest remaining schedule to go.
That's what's in.
Padres 29, Dodgers 30.
There you go.
Wow.
So
look at that.
So for when you're 12-20 in your last 32 and you're sub 8 games under 500 in that period of time, the schedule being easier makes me think that the Dodgers in the last 42 games will win 22-26, somewhere in that neighborhood. They'll play better than 500 baseball. The question is, what will the Padres do? But the most important thing is, for both of these teams right now, given where we are, is the next 6 games where they play head-to-head. 3 this weekend at Dodger Stadium, 3 next weekend down in San Diego.
Yeah, look, the good thing is they have enough in front of them with the Padres that they can make this, they can – whatever concerns people may have, they can dismiss them fairly easily. Now, if it goes the other way, obviously, then they can compound the issue. But, I feel like once they're playing the Padres, these games are going to matter. They all matter, obviously. But I think that there will be a different level of focus. There should be one now already, but it's hard. These are human beings. Over 162 games. Stuff is going to happen. Like, that's just it. And I know that that's not a great answer, and people don't want to hear that stuff, but that's reality. Like, over 162 games, you're not going to play perfect baseball.
Right, but over the course of 32 games,
you can play crappy baseball. It's very possible, even for the best teams.
Well, but it is hard to kind of really believe it that the Dodgers, as great as they were in the early part, this all started right before the All-Star break when they lost 7 straight games. And when they came out after the All-Star break, you thought maybe they'd stabilize things, and they didn't. And so much of it is what led them to the World Series last year. Remember when everybody thought they'd run out of pitching, and it was the bullpen that came to their rescue? Yeah. It's the bullpen that's destroying them right now.
Kepi, look, for all the chatter that the NFL gets about parity and this, that, and the other, and, I mean, there's some semblance of that in the regular season at times. But the NFL actually does not have a ton of parity. I mean, the Chiefs have won a ton. The Patriots won a ton. There's been a few outliers here, like the Eagles won some. The Steelers have won in between here and there a few times. There's a lot of dynasties in the NFL, okay? And the NBA, kind of the same thing until recently. We've had 7 different champions. It's kind of like, whoa, this is weird. Like, this is not the way the NBA normally works. The NHL has always had a ton of different champions. There have been some stretches in time where there have been some dynasties earlier, maybe decades and decades ago, but not the case. Cappy, there hasn't been a repeat champion in Major League Baseball in 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees, when they won a three-peat in 98, 99, 2000, that was the last time we've had a repeat champion in Major League Baseball. So, look, as great as the Dodgers are, you can construct the best roster in the world. If your pitching goes south because of injury or you have all sorts of bad luck for one reason or another, you may or may not win the championship. Hell, you can make the case the Dodgers have had the best team in the sport for nearly a decade already, and they have 2 championships to show for it in 10 years. So it's just a tough sport. Again, I know that's not the answer everyone wants to hear, but it's possible they don't win the World Series this year.
What?
Now,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
It is possible.
What? You're kidding
What?
me. No.
Yeah.
No, the Dodgers the Dodgers are easily going to win the World Series this year. No problem.
Now you're just being a jerk face.
No, come on.
I mean, I would love for the Dodgers to win the World Series again, but again, history says it ain't easy. And here's the thing. We started the season with, and we do this in every sport, right? Oh, my God. They built this monster team. This is unfair. Nobody's going to win. The Dodgers are ruining baseball. And I'll never forget, I had coffee right across the street from the studio where you're at right now, okay, at the JW Marriott with our buddy John Boogshambi, okay? The voice of Sunday night. Yes, the voice of Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio and the voice of the Cubs most recently the last couple years. I mean, literally that guy has forgotten more baseball than you and I will ever know combined, okay? And he said it to me. He's like, let's just see if they can run off a couple in a row before we say they ruined the baseball. Like, that was his position at the time. And I was like, yeah, it's fair. Like, I think everyone's kind of overreacting because that's what we do. And we do it in every sport. Remember, how many times have we seen, remember the Eagles? I mean, it was a long time ago, right? Oh, the dream team, right? It was when Michael Vick was there, right? And they had Vince Young as the backup, and they had this dream team. And they didn't even make the playoffs, for God's sake. When LeBron, Wade, and Bosh got together, everybody's like, oh, my God, it's so unfair. I mean, they went to 4 finals, but they only won 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, you can make the case they could have won 3 or only 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, sports are weird that way, man.
Well,
like, we can't just anoint people anything.
And that is why, George, and we'll hit this break to tell us about Jacob. That is why a few weeks ago, the LA Times said that the Milwaukee Brewers will become America's team because they've got a low payroll, they play good fundamental baseball, and they're the anti-Dodgers.
Right.
And that's what people want. People hate the Dodgers around the country because they spend more than anybody else. And by the way, not much more than everybody else. I mean, my goodness, the Mets went out and paid Juan Soto more than what the Dodgers have paid Ohtani.
Yeah.
So anyway, tell us about Jacob and Ronnie. We'll keep things rolling.
Okay. And you might as well combine here, DeAndre, unless Chris gets really mad at you. But, I mean, it's literally 6:50, and I didn't realize that because I got on this, baseball rant.
It's a 2-minute break, so we're good.
Okay, cool. When you're injured in an accident, listen, you know who to call, right? You call Jacob. It's very simple. Call him at 844-24-JACOB. Tell him Sedano, Mason, and the entire crew here at 710 sent you. Because here's the thing. When you actually get into an accident, and let's say you are injured in an accident, one of the first calls you're going to get is from the other person's insurance company. Okay, they want to give you money, but don't fall for this trick. They're offering you money to replace or repair your vehicle, but will that cover your medical bills? How about lost wages if you missed work? Safe to say the answer is no. You shouldn't have to pay any money out of pocket to fix your car, go see the doctor, and if you're missing work, in turn, make up for lost wages, right? Don't do this to yourself. You know who to call, man. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. Tell him Sedano, Mason, and the crew at 710 sent you. Jacob will deal with the insurance company, help with the rental car, schedule the doctor's appointment. Nothing coming out of pocket for you, okay? That's right. You don't pay a dime out of pocket while Jacob helps take care of you and get you the settlement that you deserve. So remember, guys, a lot of attorneys say they'll fight for you. Man, you call Jacob, he'll win for you. So call him at 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Hey guys, you feel it? The days are getting longer, the sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is here. And here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams, one thing really ties it all together: enjoying an icy cold Coors Light with great friends. Pick up icy cold Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly and cheers with icy cold Coors Light.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
What is your next success story? At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can succeed again with more than 135 affordable online degrees and certificates to help you move your career forward. From cybersecurity and AI to healthcare and MBA, our programs help you build critical thinking, leadership, and communication skills that set you apart in today's job market. Apply now and save with no application fee through September 3rd. Visit umgc.edu to get started. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Wednesday afternoon on this day in 2008. A great movie, Tropic Thunder, was released in theaters. And on this day in 2024, the #1 hit album, Renaissance by Beyonce. You know what was on that one. Sedano and Kap continues your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Oh, yeah. Great song.
When you guys hear this song, what do you guys all think of? George, what do you think?
I think of like a
song?
rooftop bar, like afternoon. Yeah.
I think of Russell Westbrook in the car.
Me too. Me too. I think of Brody driving down the car. I don't remember, did the Lakers move him, or I don't remember what the story was, but it was like, hey, Lakers, hey, LeBron, you won't break my soul. That's what I think of. Exactly. I wish I could remember exactly why he was playing it.
I think of Mason when I hear this song.
Why is that?
Because he thinks he's so cool because he likes it and he sings it and all that stuff, and you know. Yeah. He's very young
I
with it.
love Summer of Funch Unfiltered here, bro.
Well, he's been given
Man,
the
just
freedom and
letting
the
it
platform.
rip.
Yeah.
I love you, Mason.
I mean, do you? It doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, it didn't sound like
I
it to
do
me
love
either.
him. I do love him. We're just joking with each
I
other.
don't know, Funch.
I mean, you're not wrong, probably.
No,
is
I'm
what I
not
would
wrong,
say.
but I
he
mean,
tries to act very young.
Yes,
is what you're
yes.
trying
Like
to say.
I know this song, and I've been.
Oh,
playing
I
the
know
song.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I try and do the same thing. I'm like, hey, how was lunch? Fire. You know? Dank. It was so dank, dude.
No one says dank anymore.
Why not?
man.
What? Nobody says
Yo,
dank
dank
anymore?
is like so like 1995.
Dank's
what are you
over?
talking about?
Dank's done?
No one says dank.
Dank
man.
is dead?
Yeah.
I didn't know Dank was dead.
Like fire's still good to
Fire's
use.
still cool. Okay.
Fire's still good. Yeah,
Fire's still good. What else is good?
Yeah.
What else is good? If something's good, what else is it besides fire? Is there any other cool word I should be using? I mean, like, is dope still dope, or is dope dead too?
I mean, dope's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Dope is dope, and dope is not dead.
Dope is timeless.
Dank is dead. Dope is not dead.
Correct.
Okay.
Gotta up your. We're gonna up your vocabulary.
Yeah, if you guys could help me out a little bit, that'd be good.
No, you gotta understand what the new gen is saying.
Yeah. I mean, weren't you saying it slaps not too long ago?
I say slaps.
Slaps is still good.
And
you were bussing. You were bussing last year
definitely
too.
was
That
bussing.
food is bussing. You guys are saying like that.
Right,
Yeah, and you were slaying. Yeah.
Oh, I slay all day.
Yeah.
But I definitely do feel like bussin' still works.
Right.
You know, and some of these other words that you guys are giving me, I like them.
I mean, listen, there's other ways you can do it. You know what I mean? Cappy.
What?
I don't know. I feel like you can find other ways to get that kind of language in that seems more natural, I would say.
Should I ask
I mean,
ChatGPT?
it doesn't sound as forced as it used to.
Okay,
When you do
well,
it.
that's good. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
A man has just walked into this studio.
Oh, my.
Who said he was not going to be part of this show today. And I said to him, why not? And you know what he said to me? He said, I'm too damn busy to be messing around with you two today. But yet, here he comes.
Because I was listening in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you promised me after our poor performance yesterday you were going to do a better show today.
Right, and?
And thus far, if
terrible.
Thank God Sedano's here.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm with you.
I mean, you told that story about us with the cops. That wasn't a great story.
Not a good story?
Didn't need to be told.
Didn't need to be told.
And then you're crapping on our workout.
I didn't crap on our workout.
And now you're saying, oh, is Dank still cool?
Dank is cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't
No,
crap
you know what you
on our
need to
workout.
use, Cappy? You know what you need to figure out how to use?
What?
Gucci.
Oh, Gucci. I like Gucci.
By the way, who said that Beyonce reminded them of Mason?
Me.
Oh,
Funches.
come on.
No, but wait. You didn't hear what he said. Go ahead, Funchy.
Well, because
say the whole thing.
Mason will come back from break and be like, "Oh, I love that song. I bump it every time. And I listen to the album all the time." He doesn't listen to the album at all.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't.
You know what that reminds me of, that song? And I should have said this in the rejoin. It reminds me, do you remember when we did that Keyshawn promo? That like Max was joining him in the morning and we thought that would give the show life and it didn't? The network show.
I don't.
See what I mean?
Hey, listen, you think this story about the cops pulling out their guns was not a good story? You and I...
Because you didn't include how petrified you were. And like, oh, what do we do now? And I was like, let's just cross the street. Like, they're not going to shoot us.
They might have shot us.
No, they wouldn't.
10 seconds later, we get shot.
See what I mean?
That was bad.
Cops don't they're not going to shoot us because we're walking by. They would just said, hey, guys,
you don't think,
move?
You think were you the only people walking by?
Yes, George, we were. We were the only people on the block.
Cappy's making it like we were walking into a firing range. They weren't going to shoot us.
No, but come on. You acknowledge that if it was 10
So
seconds
as we're
more,
walking up, I said, hey, Cap, I think their guns are drawn. We should probably stop.
He did. He noticed it before I did, which was kind of weird. He was like, I think we should stop here because it looks like those cops have their guns out and they're pointing it at that guy.
Right.
And we're walking right at the dude.
Yeah, but it wasn't like dire.
Yes, it was dire.
I understand that stuff doesn't happen in Solana Beach necessarily, but it's downtown LA at 7:45 in the morning. What are you going to do?
Right. People did just go about their business like, okay, no big deal. There's 15 cop cars and they're all pointing a gun at this guy. Nobody cared.
Are you going to up your performance,
No,
please, at
I'm
4 p.m.?
not. You know why? Because you had me out till all hours last night.
No, it was your friends.
You had me walking this morning for 6 miles.
Yeah.
Which was not a tough workout. But it was good for you.
I don't understand how it's not a tough workout. Walking 5 miles at our intensity.
I mean, your legs aren't tired after walking 5 miles?
Are yours?
Your feet hurt?
They're not tired because I've built up a certain level here because we
right,
do
but
this.
Don't your feet hurt at least? I mean,
not
you
my
gotta sit
feet.
down
No, because
for
I
a
wear
few minutes.
Skechers. That's why my feet don't hurt.
We both do wear Skechers.
And
That
they're
is true.
the greatest
listen,
walking
I
shoe
wear
you
these
could ever.
Nike Vomeros that feel like you're walking on a trampoline, but even after 5 miles, you're going to be a little tired.
I'm going to be honest with you,
No
George.
good.
Nikes look great. They're amazing. Jordans to play hoops, amazing.
No,
But
Nike
guess what?
Vomeros.
Skechers will blow them away.
No way.
No, 100%.
Nike Vomero is the best running shoe
100%.
Nike makes.
I'm sorry. You're wrong.
You're not even close.
Because Stephanie used to tell me the same thing. Oh, I wear Nikes. They're the best. I bought the
wear
best
the
one.
Nike Vomero.
And guess what?
and tell
She's
me.
made a change. Much like Michael Jackson talked about the
Listen,
man in the mirror.
You
She's
want me
made
to
the
buy-
change.
What size are you? Want me to buy you a Nike Vomero pair?
Yeah, why don't you buy
Size-
us each a couple of
size
pairs?
12.
Yeah, buy us a couple of pairs and we'll
Size
try them
12.
out. I'm an 11.
Size 12.
Not
Yeah.
you.
What do you mean, not me?
You make enough money.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I make enough money to buy shoes if I need to.
Yeah, you do.
No, I know, but Cappy makes way more than you.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
That is
He
not
does.
true
No,
at
he
all.
does make
That is
more
not
than-
true. How
No,
about
you
this?
you do.
How about
You're
this?
intensely overpaid.
You think so?
Yeah.
How about this?
Even your friend last night said you were overpaid.
He did not say that.
I did.
He did not say that. He said you were underpaid, is what he said. Or no, that may have been his story about the underpants. Hey, you know what I'm getting next? Skechers golf shoes.
Me too.
George,
too.
you want to buy me some Nike golf shoes? Otherwise, I'm getting.
They don't make golf shoes anymore.
They don't?
No, they're done.
All right,
They're
well,
out of that
I'm
business.
getting the Skechers golf shoes. That's what's happening, and that's what's in. Anyway,
that's what's in.
Exactly.
And I'm
That's
gonna go down.
what's
I'm gonna go down to
in.
the dog and have a salad.
You
real
know,
quick.
have a salad?
I haven't eaten lunch yet.
Go have a salad down at the dog.
I got to prepare for our 2-hour drive to Calabasas.
Right, and then we're gonna have a 3-hour dinner,
I'll be asleep.
and then we're gonna have
You
a
better
3
not crash that car tonight.
I mean, hey, listen, I did take a 30-minute nap this afternoon, just in preparation of having to drive you
He's going to
around.
be watching quarterbacks, too, on the road.
Oh, yeah, I am definitely watching quarterbacks
Right,
tonight.
someone's napping.
I am definitely. Hey, I want to remind everybody to listen all week to Sedano and Cap for your chance to win Coors Light Chill Zone tickets at Angel Stadium. Me, Chris, Beto, next Friday. It's August 22nd. If you call right now, 877-710-ESPN, you are going to join me and Chris and Beto at Angel Stadium next Friday. The Red Hot Angels hosting the Cubs next Friday.
What if
and we're
they
in the
sleep
house.
tonight? What if they sleep tonight?
With
Is there
Ohtani pitching?
Is there panic in the streets?
There's already panic. I mean, Funchie's an 8 out of 10 right now on the panic meter.
I always thought he was more like 6 3/4, but
Really?
yeah.
Where are you?
These days?
Yeah.
By the way, that's the other thing. He told his friends last night about my Schwann's issues.
What?
Yeah, he just brings it up.
Happy.
He brings it up on the drive home back to their house where the car was. He's like, yeah, Chris has got Schwann's issues. First of all, they're like, what? And so then I have to explain what the Schwann's issues are. And
Right.
I was quite
Now, did they even know what the Schwann's was?
I think they figured it out
It
quickly.
didn't take long. Yeah, it didn't take real long.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. And then
And his
then-
friend's wife goes, because we were sitting in the back, she goes, oh, honey, that's okay.
Right.
I was like, no, it's not. It's fine. I mean, I'm talking about dinner, how amazing of a friend Cappy is, how he's there for me during all this.
And he's like, yeah, but the kid Schwann's doesn't work.
Right. As he's chowing down on drumsticks.
Oh, yeah, it was good food last night.
Oh, he go blowing through these chicken wings, and I'm like, how much sodium? He's like, a lot of salt, a lot of salt.
Yeah, stay away. You don't want to eat this. You don't want to eat this stuff.
What did you eat, Chris?
I had a beautiful salad. They made a special Cobb salad for me. And it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. Looked
This
very
guy's
refreshing.
just chowing down on wings.
We had wings.
Chowing
We had
down.
those prime rib dip sandwiches. We had a bunch of sushi rolls. Then we had that crab dip. I mean, we were just eating like fat pigs. And Chris didn't touch one thing on the table. Total discipline, George. It's very impressive. Very impressive.
Nice. Good job, Christopher.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of the show.
Go
Please.
get a salad.
Go step it up.
And
Please.
get ready.
Cap,
Get ready.
Can you
Get
at
ready.
least get halfway to Sedano's level?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure.
At least 60%.
60% is about right there.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Yes.
That is a great drop. I got to
Yes.
be honest. That kid, I mean, he does sound like Cookie Monster sometimes, but like that is a good drop.
That's that Freddie Carbone guy.
Eat a fat one, bro.
Eat a fat one, bro. Because
That is a good drop.
We go
That
get
is a
crazy.
good drop. He may have had a bad performance, but that one line later was good.
Yeah.
Eat a fat one, bro.
He told
That's
me.
a good line.
Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
You should use that on your San Diego show for, what's the guy's name?
Which guy?
The guy who gets all weirded out by you and I?
Browner?
Yeah.
He wants a piece of you. I told you yesterday. He wants to give you the 2-piece in the biscuit. That's what he
What?
wants. Yeah, he does.
2-piece and a biscuit.
And a biscuit, George. Hey, give him the mink. That's right. All right, we're way over the break here, Georgie. Let's get to what you need to know coming right back.
Why are you driving?
I'm not.
No driving by you.
You drive. You drive.
No driving
you
by
drive.
you.
And you drive tonight.
No driving
You
by
drive.
you. No
You
driving.
drive. I'm just trying to get us the break.
All right, let's drive. Let's break. Let's do it.
710 ESPN, your home for
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium or beverage drink. Waba Grill, keeping it real for you.
No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highlands Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highlands Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
We're brought to you today by GNC. Hope I'm not interrupting your workout routine, but the GNC Live Well sale is going on right now. Buy one, get one, 50% off everything in the store and at GNC.com. That's right, everything. Protein, pre-workout, creatine, vitamins, supplements, and so much more. Go for it all and don't miss out. At GNC, nutrition isn't just a department, it's the whole freaking store. You got goals, GNC has results. Visit your local GNC store or go to GNC.com.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
It's 4 o'clock in the Southland, and this is Sedano and Kap. The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover. It is the Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour. Get to Waba Grill for their new $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Right now, it's time for what you need to know with producer Lindsay on Sedano and Kap on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and watch live at ESPN Los Angeles on YouTube.
What you need to know is being brought to us by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. 90 minutes sounds like a pleasure tonight. Driving out to Calabasas might take like 3 hours. And then getting back to South might take like 6 hours.
3.5 hours is wild, man.
Dude, it's cray-cray. What the funch?
I wonder if we can take one of these from where they're going to South. Well, Spirit Airlines. Can you take a Spirit Airline flight
Oh,
from it?
Cappy, you're in trouble now,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Oh, no, what's wrong? What's the problem?
Well, apparently in March they filed for bankruptcy, and now they're saying that they're, instead of going on the way up for this company, they're still going on the way down, and they're probably going to end businesses or end Spirit Airlines
Yeah,
within
they
a
could be
few
done.
months. Yeah, in a few months. So they're warning people right now, hey, their investors, the company might not survive for another 3 or 4 months.
I don't understand how they can't survive. I mean, honestly, like they charge you like $100 for the flight. Then you get there and you go to take your backpack that has your computer on it, and they're like, that'll be $300 to take that on the airplane.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you want to bring your phone on the plane?
So
You're
that's
like,
why
yeah.
a flight costs $25?
Seriously, it's ridiculous what they do. They nickel and dime you for
Ridiculous.
ridic.
So
They
if you
just
get-
nickel and dime you for everything.
You got some credit from Spirit Airline? You got any credit?
I don't have any credits, but I got so shamed by George and Lindsay for flying Spirit Airlines, which, by the way, I'll have you know this.
No way. I wouldn't do it. I will never do it.
Don't let them flight shame
And I
you.
may not have to.
They
ever
did.
again.
They
I
flight
did it
shamed
one
me.
time from Miami to Atlanta, which, as you know, is like a 90-minute flight.
Right.
And I bought the 2 big front seats, okay? And still was like, this is a disaster.
I flew from LAX to Cleveland. It was the only direct
remember.
flight.
Too much.
Yeah.
I flew from LAX to Pittsburgh, the only direct flight. Both flights were completely on time, no issues of any kind, other than me wanting to bring my backpack on the flight and then wanting to charge me like $300 for it. So I come back, I tell George and Lindsay and everybody at the time, I'm like, yeah, you know what? We all ridicule Spirit, but it was safe. It was on time. I got no complaints. They so ridiculed me that you know what I did? I applied for a Spirit Airlines credit card.
I know.
You still got it?
Yeah, just to spite these fools.
Better get rid of it soon.
Well, I never took it out of the envelope. It's
Okay,
like
good.
sitting at my desk. Like I never used it. I
What's the point of getting it?
just to be a spiteful little jerk.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right. Just because George busted my freaking balls over
Hey,
here.
Don't let them flight
yo,
shame
wait,
you.
yo, wait.
Oh,
Hey.
hey.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Hey, you eat a fat one, bro. This freaking guy.
He calls you Kraplin now, too. I saw.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, he calls me Crappy Cappy.
Why is he going on you?
Well, because originally what happened is he went all in on
Yeah,
shit
he
on
did, and he came on the show, and you embarrassed him.
Then he came on the show, and he didn't realize that he was a man in an arena. He was playing with professionals. He wasn't playing with guys 3 takes putting out videos on
NBA,
Twitter.
not G League, man.
Exactly. This ain't no G League, Jack. Okay. And then I told him on Twitter, I'm like, bro, you embarrassed yourself, And then he decided that he wanted to start calling me Crappy Cappy and Craplin.
Oh, believe it, I'm getting it too from him.
Oh, you deserve it.
Yeah.
He should tell you to eat a fat one.
I wish he would.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Bro.
Let's
all
get
right,
crazy.
Cappy.
Crazy.
Cappy.
Yeah.
Cappy, let me ask you a question.
All right, you go ahead.
You have been a very vocal critic, okay,
of
the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you have said that they have gone through that bad things will happen to them. It's just the way it's going to go, et cetera, et cetera. Now, through the preseason, you are correct for now.
Okay.
But I don't know if this is going to continue to be a trend for them. Like, I feel like eventually, even the most cursed franchises eventually get it all solved and figured out. And I know that we have 2 of them here now because I do believe in the Clipper curse after that Aaron Gordon dunk at the last second last year in the playoffs. Like, we literally never seen anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think eventually this thing will be broken. And I think that the reason that they'll be able to survive some of this stuff, and the Slater one hurts, they did a really good job in the draft. Like, I have been studying their roster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you're getting ready for Chargers and
because
Rams?
of the Rams-Chargers game this weekend.
Yeah.
And even the guys they took undrafted are, like, good. So this kid, Marlo Wax, linebacker out of Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this guy was an all-ACC linebacker-type player. The only reason he didn't get drafted is because he's, like, small, right? Like, he's not – you know what he kind of reminds me of?
Denzel Perriman?
No, Zach Thomas.
Oh, because Denzel Perriman's real small, too.
Yeah, but like Zach Thomas.
Okay. Zach Thomas was an excellent player. He went into the Hall of Fame, as I recall.
Right. Now, and he
ago.
was a 5th-round pick. Like, it wasn't like he was some sort of, like, guaranteed, great player.
No, and I think out of Texas Tech. Does that sound right
Correct.
to you?
Red Raiders, yes.
I mean, listen, that guy, Zach Thomas, no one would have ever expected a 5'11", 240-pound white guy from Texas to become a star linebacker in the NFL.
And a Hall of Famer.
And become a Hall of Famer. And he had a brilliant career. He really did.
So I'm not saying this kid is going to be Zach Thomas. I'm just saying that he reminds me of him. Like because I remember Zach Thomas when I was young, right? I was probably in high school. And I remember like back in those days, you'd read the newspaper every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
About like, training camp, what's happening on training. And I remember reading, I'm going like, who is this Zach Thomas guy? And then I'd watch the preseason games, and he just pops off the screen. And this kid, Marlo Wax, he's been their best linebacker. Like I'd be stunned if he didn't make the roster at this point, because if he doesn't, somebody else is going to scoop him up.
George, I haven't watched any Chargers preseason.
And by the way, again, I already mentioned to you, we went through their draft at draft time, and I thought they did a good job. Keandre Lambert-Smith, the kid they drafted from Auburn, who was at Penn State before that, the wide receiver, I think he's a legit player. I like Oronde Gadsden. Like, I think he's a legit player. Obviously, he's the son of a former NFL player. Like, they've done a nice job of adding young talent to this roster.
Let me say this. Again, I'm going to say it without having seen any practices. I'm going to say it without having seen either of their 2 preseason games. Mm-hmm. If you're telling me that an undrafted free agent rookie has been their best linebacker.
Well, they're not playing anybody.
Well, okay, then you're just talking about in 2 preseason games.
Correct.
Okay. Well, because I was going to say, man, if he's been their best player
right, but
at that position,
of all those guys, like nobody's playing anybody for the most part, So but he has popped off the screen in a big way.
Okay,
like, when I'm watching back these
pop.
games, preparing for this game,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, Marlo Wax is out there balling.
He out there waxing.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying,
Pretty good,
I know
huh?
that you've said that bad things are always going to happen. And look, I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. Like I've never thought that, not this year. But they are building something there that is going to be sustainable with Jim Harbaugh.
Sustainable. Does that mean that they're making it to the playoffs and they get, a big lead and then they lose it after the second half?
Okay, we'll see. Again, everybody gets beat eventually in the playoffs except one team. So I just will tell you, they are going to be in the mix for a long time with the way he's building this roster.
Well, look,
and that's all you can ask for. Have a shot.
Listen, I'm a Harbaugh fan. I just don't like the fact that Harbaugh's the coach of the Chargers.
His dad,
right.
Blah, blah, blah.
I just don't like the fact that he's the coach of the Chargers. I'm a Harbaugh fan.
Right.
But I can't cheer for Harbaugh as the Chargers head coach like I could cheer for him as the Michigan head coach. I don't care about Michigan football, but he's Harbaugh. He's my guy.
Bubba.
So I just would say this. What you're saying right now is what people have been saying about the Chargers for a very long time.
No, but it's different. They've got a real coach, man.
They had real coaches in the past.
No, you're going 20 years ago with Marty Schottenheimer.
Was Mike McCoy a real head coach? No. Was Anthony Lynn a real head coach? No.
No, he was an assistant.
Was little Brandon Staley a real head coach? No. Okay, so I'll grant you that. Yeah. They do have a head coach. This is why, and you're helping my cause, this is why I'm trying to explain to you that the Raiders are on their way. Because they have a real head coach.
No, man.
No?
Pete Carroll is
Pete Carroll's not a real head coach.
73 years old, bro.
Hey, Jim Harbaugh's 62.
And they don't have a quarterback.
Jim Harbaugh's 62 and it had heart problems last year. He had to leave the sideline.
They don't have a quarterback.
Geno Smith is a legitimate NFL quarterback. He's not a star.
But he's not good.
He's not
he is an average to above average quarterback.
Yeah, he's a middle of the road starting NFL quarterback. But can I ask you a question?
Justin Herbert, nobody in their first 5 years of playing the position has more yardage than him and more completions than him.
Yeah.
Like, this kid is good.
Yeah. How many playoff wins does he have?
Okay. I don't know. 1, 0? I don't know.
Yeah, 1 or 0. I think that sounds about right. Yeah. Listen.
Right.
I'm just.
But how many did they have before him? Not very many.
How many did
they
he
hadn't
have?
even had appearances for a while.
No. So for all the numbers that he put up, what did they have to show for it? Zippo.
Right. But again, they basically hit the reset button.
So
what
have
if the Raiders have to show for anything?
No,
they haven't been in the Super. You have to be 35 years old, perhaps, to even have the Raiders, even remember the Raiders being in a Super Bowl.
How old do you have to be to remember the last time the Chargers were in the Super Bowl?
The Chargers, well, you have to be even older than that for sure. But at least, but you can't honestly, in good faith, compare what Jim Harbaugh has started to build, right? And how good a coach he is at this stage of his career. And you can say 62. 62 is in your coaching prime, okay, in the NFL. A 73-year-old guy that's not going to be there in 5 years.
No, but he'll be there in 3 years. Everything you're saying about Jim Harbaugh, like the Chargers finally have a real head coach, I'll buy that. But why will you not buy that the Raiders finally have a real head coach?
They have a real head coach that'll make them competent, but he's not going to be there longer than 3 years.
He might be. You don't know that.
Come on, man.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something right now. Pete Carroll might be 73 years old. Pete Carroll's 42. 73 is the new 42.
Listen, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
But he's not. He's all of 73.
No, he's not. Tell you right now, Pete Carroll's in better shape than Jim Harbaugh.
Stop.
No, it's true. Why you got to be such a Raider hater?
I'm not a Raider hater.
You are
why
a hater.
You Charger hater.
You're a hater. Oh, you know why I'm a Charger hater.
Well, yeah, they fired you.
Well, they fired me. They
got you fired.
They got me fired. They, abandoned the city where they were loved and adored. Well, these are all reasons.
Yeah. I mean, look, you guys didn't build them a stadium. That thing was a disaster.
Yeah, that's right.
Surprised it wasn't condemned.
That's right. Did L.A. build the Rams a stadium?
No, their owner built it.
That's exactly right. And
I mean,
that's what owners should
I don't
do.
know the specifics. I don't know. Did the city give them the land? They might have. I don't know.
No, that's what owners should do. Owners should build their own stadiums.
Oh, I agree with that part.
Communities should not be building stadiums for billionaires.
I am 100% in agreement, but that also means you have to understand they could leave.
And they did.
Right.
And they decided to rent Stan Kroenke's beautiful new stadium for $1 a year.
Okay.
Quite a deal.
Well, we got to go to break again.
All right. Well, let me tell everybody, if you've been thinking about selling your home and you've heard about Seller's Advantage on the radio or you've seen their billboards around town, you could be a little skeptical because you're like, wait, what's the deal here exactly? Are they some shady company that's trying to take advantage of me? No, absolutely not the case. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes from sellers in Southern California for over 20 years. And they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. And there's a reason they've got massive reviews. Everybody loving their time working with Seller's Advantage. But I will tell you this, I'm no expert in real estate, but it's a weird time out there right now. It really is. It is kind of a buyer's market because people are putting their homes on the market and they're sitting and they're waiting and they're reducing the prices. You don't want to deal with this. Seller's Advantage will come to your house. Seller's Advantage will look around. They will make you a competitive cash offer to buy the house as is. You don't have to deal with real estate agents. You don't have to put money into the house. You don't have to worry about the deal falling through. They will buy your house as is. And oftentimes, if you need the cash, like right now, they'll give you $20,000 to move out, like this, to get all your moving costs handled. They take great pride in buying on your terms. So if you want to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747. If you're ready to sell, let's get you to go to sellersadvantage.com.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million in August. Win your share of the $1 million in prizes by using your Pechanga Club card when you play your favorite slots or table games to earn entries. Then, be at Pechanga Resort Casino every Saturday in August to activate your entries for the weekly drawing. You could be one of the many winners of the $100,000 in cash, and thousands in easy play is also up for grabs. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
Hey guys, you feel it? The days are getting longer, the sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is here. And you know here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams, one thing really ties it all together: enjoying an icy cold Coors Light with great friends. Pick up icy cold Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly and cheers with icy cold Coors Light.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
What is your next success story? At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can succeed again with more than 135 affordable online degrees and certificates to help you move your career forward. From cybersecurity and AI to healthcare and MBA, our programs help you build critical thinking, leadership, and communication skills that set you apart in today's job market. Apply now and save with no application fee through September 3rd. Visit umgc.edu to get started. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Wednesday afternoon. The Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour is on. Enjoy Waba Grill's $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Get to Waba Grill for their $5 happy hour. Get 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium wall beverage drink like their all-new passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy both for just $5 after 3 p.m. only at Waba Grill. Should we do it? Let's say happy birthday. We lost him back in 2007 to the great Don Ho. Play some Don Ho. Sedano and Kap continues your Wednesday afternoon right now.
I'd love some pork veggie dumplings right now.
I would like to say shout out and R.I.P. to Don Ho.
Yeah.
Tiny Bubbles, baby.
The Don Ho special, right? Didn't he have like a TV special every year or something that he would...
You thinking Bob Hope?
No, I'm thinking Don Ho.
I think that's the only thing we really know about Don Ho.
That's all I know.
Tiny
Yeah.
Bubbles. That's the only thing I could tell you. I don't know anything else about the dude.
I don't know anything about the dude.
You don't know who Don Ho is, do you?
I do not know. Should I?
It's got kind of a cool last name, you know what I mean?
It is a great last name.
Really cool tool that you use, you know what I mean, when you're trying to work on the yard and stuff. Pretty cool name. Don Ho. Oh, my God. There's this hotel that I stay at, George, when I go to Phoenix for this fantasy football draft. It's called the Valley Ho. And every time I walk in, I'm like, what's up, Valley Ho? What's up?
Hey-o.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just walk in. I just don't know why, but just the name of the hotel makes me walk through the lobby going, what's up, Valley Ho?
Right.
I don't know. I amuse myself. What can I tell you? Yeah.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Hey, bro, you eat a fat one, bro. You eat a fat one.
You're gonna get crazy!
We are going to get crazy. I'll tell you that right now. We are going to get crazy. So, George, you know, you were talking about the Chargers and the Rams this upcoming Saturday, little preseason action.
Mm-hmm.
I will just tell you that I know that everybody wants to keep putting out these reports. I've spoken to Matthew Stafford, and if Matthew Stafford...
Well, Peter Schrager has said that to right, he did speak to Stafford, and he said that it's the Rams being more conservative and careful than he. If it was him, he'd play.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I would say too. You know, but I think that
You're saying if you're Stafford.
Yes, if I were Matthew Stafford and I spoke to somebody in the media and I knew that they had a big platform and they were going to report what I was going to say, then I would say the same thing. Like, hey, I really want to play. I'm ready to go. But I don't believe that.
Yeah.
If he were ready to practice, if he were ready to start getting out there and getting himself into football shape and start working with his teammates, then the doctors would say he's fine and The coaches would say, go get your uniform on. And Stafford would say, great, I'll see you guys at practice.
Right.
I don't believe anybody when it comes to player injuries. I don't believe the player. I don't believe the coach. I don't believe the reports. I don't believe anybody. But that's just me. You know what I mean? Just being a little too overly skeptical.
Yeah.
I mean, if he were really ready to play, he'd be out there playing.
Right.
He ain't ready to go.
Okay.
Listen, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. I believe that the Rams can get off to a good start given their schedule. I'm not trying to take Houston lightly, but I think it's a winnable game with Jimmy G. I don't want to take Tennessee too lightly, but I still think it's a winnable game with Jimmy G.
Right.
Philadelphia, I don't even know if that's a winnable game with Stafford. I mean, it was close last year.
Gotta come to Philly, baby.
In the snow. But, in decent weather, you have Stafford, you have a chance. And I think that the Colts, they're a winnable game. So I think that the Rams could get off to a 3-1 start if Jimmy Garoppolo is their quarterback. Then they play the 49ers. I'll put that as a toss-up. Then they play at the Ravens. They better have Stafford back by then. We'll see what happens. But I am starting to get a little more nervous about Stafford's status. See what I did there? A little alliteration like that.
I did hear you, Cappy, yes.
I'm getting a little nervous about Stafford's status. And and the thing that's making me nervous is everybody's positivity. Oh, he's fine. He would be playing today if he had to. He'd play today. I don't buy that.
So you're not taking him at his word. You're being a skeptic.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, maybe if Kelly Stafford went on a podcast and said he's fine, he could go practice, then I take her word for it. Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, on that note, let's go to Radio Tinder, Cappy.
Let's do
How
it.
about that? So we can at least try to get back on the clock a little bit.
I'm all for that.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's great for me.
All right. Crazy Hernandez Brothers will bring you Radio Tinder. That'll be next.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and I want to remind you
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our zesty dragon fruit mango lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, right off the 91 freeway. Visit OceanSubaruOC.com for more information. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere, learn more at circasports.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Take me up and never put me down. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Wednesday afternoon, the Whopper Grill 4 p.m. hour. Enjoy Whopper Grill's 5-hour happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Radio Tinder Time. We like to play a TV theme. I know South Park debuted on this day in 1997. But let's say happy 66th birthday. He used to be an LA radio guy. But even before then, when he was a kid, he played Danny on The Partridge Family. Happy birthday to Danny Bonaducci. Let's play some Partridge Family, shall we? DeAndre right now is like, man, I don't know nothing about no Partridge Family.
He don't.
Bus.
He don't.
You can follow Funchy, who's sitting in for producer Lindsay Baseball. Be sure to follow his new Instagram page, Funch on the Street. And let's say thank you to our new sponsor, the Crazy Hernandez Brothers. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR, F-L-O-O-R. Or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Funches.
Come on, get happy. DeAndre, you don't know who the Partridge Family are, do you?
I do not know, but I heard this song before.
You have, huh?
Yes.
Really, you have any idea?
Suzanne Day. Remember Suzanne Day?
Yeah, okay. And then
She was in L.A. Law afterwards.
And then, right, she was the sister. And then who was the brother? Not Danny Bonaducci, the other
David
brother.
Cassidy.
David Cassidy.
David Cassidy,
Very
yeah.
good, Funchy Lover. You don't know who Danny Bonaducci is, do you?
I mean, look, Doug, I didn't watch this either, DeAndre. I didn't watch The Partridge Family. It was a little too hokey for me.
Hokey? You were
know
like
what I mean?
3 years old.
What's that?
I said you were like a little kid.
Oh, I don't even know if I was even that. But they did have it in syndication afterwards, and I didn't watch it then either. I've seen a lot of things in syndication that I didn't watch live.
There was
I wasn't alive when, All in the Family was a thing. I saw it in syndication. Same with the Jeffersons and things like that.
Love the Jeffersons. So the Partridge Family was this group. It was this family, mom, and all of her kids, and they were all in a band.
They were like these gypsy singers.
Right. They were all in a band, and they had a tour bus that looked like a school bus. It was all colorful. And then mom's new boyfriend was the manager of the band, and that was the premise of the show. That they're one family and they're a big band.
They were like the Jacksons, but the white Jacksons.
Yeah, they were the white Jacksons.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Relationship with mom and dad was a little different.
White
too.
America needed their version of a hokey version of the Jacksons, and
Right.
this was it.
Yeah. Sham on. All right, George, you ready for a little radio Tinder?
Let's rock and roll, Cappy.
All right, guys. So there's about 200 people watching our stream right now, and we're just slumming it compared to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift right now, who have 1.2 million viewers watching the Travis Kelce podcast. Crazy, huh?
New Heights.
No wonder so many people are not watching us today.
No, man.
George, 1.2, almost 1.3 million people watching the Kelce brothers with Taylor Swift, and most people watching are like, who are these two idiots? Stop talking. Let's hear what she has to say.
Right.
I mean, honestly, you think any football fans are like, ooh, the Kelces are going to have Taylor Swift. I think this is all Swifties, and these guys are counting the money, counting the clicks, counting the sponsor dollars. Their Instagram, actually, DeAndre had a good stat earlier. Their Instagram, they gained 2,000 followers on their Instagram over the course of a week.
28 days?
Yeah, 28 days. The last month, George, they've gained 2,000 new followers on Instagram. And in the last, what is it, DeAndre? In the last, day, they've gained,
In the last 48 hours, they gained over 312,000 followers.
I mean, look, George, you and me, one of us has got to figure out who can we bring on that's like Taylor Swift that can help us.
I don't know.
You got to start dating Jennifer Aniston.
Bring Lil
That's
Yachty on. If you bring Lil Yachty on, we get a lot of people watching.
Apparently, Lil Yachty has big plans for what he wants to do in the horse racing industry.
Yeah.
So I think me and Lil Yachty are about to do a collab.
Okay.
You should
Well,
do a
listen.
collab.
Get collab his ass into the studio.
You guys want me to get Lil Yachty in?
You should. I'm telling you. He's a
Dude,
new
if
gen.
we get Lil Yachty, we're getting easily 6 figures worth of people watching on YouTube.
All right, then we're going to do that.
If he promotes it.
He's got a
Yeah,
fresh.
he's got to collab with us on all of our socials, too.
He also has a pair of fresh or Air Force Ones that I want to get.
Lil Yachty has?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Fresher than
we
my
would
new ones?
break all
yeah.
sports radio YouTube records that traditional sports radio YouTube records.
Okay. All right. So Lil
Because I don't
Yachty-
count the Kelsey brothers as sports radio.
All right, Lil Yachty is my goal. Okay. Anybody else have any? Who else could we bring on that could give us Swifty-esque numbers?
I don't know.
Lil Yachty talking horse racing. Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know if the horse racing part is interesting, but
Well, I mean, the brother wants to get into the sport.
okay. Well, I mean, we can talk a little bit about horse racing.
What about Beyonce? Should we get Beyonce on?
Well, I mean, if we had Beyonce, I think we'd come close.
Okay. All right, we need Beyonce.
Okay.
Who knows Beyonce?
I don't know
Not me.
Beyonce, but I do know someone. I don't know if he's still her publicist, but he was at one point.
All right. Well, I am talking to Lil Yachty's publicist.
Okay.
I just don't want to do it. Can somebody else handle this for me? If I give you Lil Yachty's publicist number, can you handle this, Funch?
I'm probably not the guy. Ask Beto. Beto might be the guy.
What is Beto
Or
gonna
Lindsay.
do?
Just wait till Lindsay gets back.
All right, I'll have Lindsay handle
Yeah,
it.
Lindsay loves Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, this segment, of course, as you heard Christopher, brought to you by our friends, the Crazy Hernandez Brothers, by Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Okay, so if you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day's a deal, no gimmicks. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. Or you can check them out on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net, because no sale beats wholesale. Go ahead, Funchy.
All right, guys. I had to go to a place where I had to use cash to make a purchase the other day.
Oh, I bought something with cash today.
I used cash today myself.
And for change, I got myself a $2 bill.
Oh, I love $2 bills.
Yeah. So, like, it's good luck, right? So, what should I do with it? Like, not spend it or just keep it?
Funch, check it out. Look at
Actually,
this.
you just reminded me, Funch. I paid for cash for something because I got to leave a tip for the maid.
Oh, you should. You should.
Look at this right here, Funch. 2.
Cappy, what do you
4.
leave a tip for a maid at a hotel?
I usually leave like a 5 or a 10, depending on what I got. But I will say this: I'm carrying around a stack of 2s.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, $12 in 2s. Now, a lot of times I'll leave a $2 bill as a tip in a
Really?
hotel, and it's not because, hey, wow, thanks a lot, you gave me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Rather, it's like, ooh, you gave me some good luck.
Yeah.
So I got this stack of $2 bills.
Well, why don't you leave a couple of $2 bills, like 5 of them,
I
so
don't
that way you
think-
get to the 10?
No, I don't think that's good luck. I think it's one $2 bill, George. And
So why don't you at least do like a 5 and like a 2?
because I didn't have any 5s. So I'll tell you right now, I got this stack of $2 bills. I had more of them. I think I had $100 of $2 bills because I won like some square at the Super Bowl, like those little square games. And this is all I got left. I got 6 $2 bills left. And if I give you one, you're going to be lucky.
But you don't want to spend a $2 bill,
No,
though. Me too. It's hard
hold
for me
them right
not
here.
to. Yeah.
I keep them here just for special occasions.
Yeah, it's hard for me not to. I mean, like, I don't know who spent that $2 bill when I went to the place I went to. And
Well, how'd you get it?
I went to the dispensary.
You went to the dispensary?
Yeah, I did.
And they gave you change as a $2
Yeah, I
bill?
got $5 change and 3 1s and a $2 bill.
They gave you a $2 bill?
Yeah.
You didn't ask for it?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I told the girl, like, you give me a $2 bill. She's like, yeah, I had nothing else to give you.
I'm going to go to the bank as soon as I can, and I'm going to get $100 worth of $2 bills.
You should.
I want to carry a stack of 2s.
Like, I feel like they're going to go out of, like, circulation, like, soon or whatever. I don't know.
They probably are.
All right. Well, what is the question for question number 2, Funchy? Sorry.
What should I do with it? Like, should I keep it? See, that was my question. Should I keep it
Oh,
or spend it?
okay. Yeah, you should keep it.
Here's what I think you should do with it. When you need to give somebody a tip, the tip is the $2 bill. Now, it may be a little bit less than you might have intended to tip.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, a $2 bill is a better tip than a $5 bill because the $2 bill is good luck.
Yeah.
You subscribe
Possibly.
to that, George?
I think he left.
He did not leave.
Yes, he's gone.
No, he did not leave.
I heard a ruffling of the headphones.
You know, I was downstairs today at the Lazy Dog, and I was having lunch.
There he goes.
Right here he is. He's back. I had lunch down at the Lazy Dog here at LA Live, and I used a debit card, and I tipped the dude cash.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I love doing that.
Yeah, I gave him a 20.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, that's what you should be doing.
And it was way over tipping.
Yes.
But he was a great guy, and I see him all the time, and so I
Yeah.
dropped one on him, you know?
That's the reason why I still carry cash to tip people.
Well, with you, be careful using the phrase "I dropped one on him."
That is true. That is true. I should be careful. But I'll tell you guys this right now. This is a true story. And I've told this before. I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm happy to tell everybody the story. 5 years ago, I was completely, utterly flat broke. And I don't mean broke. I mean underwater by a lot. And it has taken me years to climb out of that hole. It was all post-divorce and a business blow up and everything else. So when I have some money, like right now I got a couple bucks in my pocket, I'll drop a 20 on a dude like I did today, and that guy's real appreciative of it. And I'm like, bro, I got you, we'll share.
That's karma right there.
That's
turn
karma.
a negative into a positive.
Yes, George, just like Pitbull, my fave.
Right. All right, that is Radio Tinder, okay? Each and every day, brought to you by the crazy Hernandez Brothers. If you need new flooring, call the Hernandez Brothers at 866-62-FLOOR. Check them out on the web at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. All right, so real quick, Cappy, coming up next, you and I, let's get into this latest on the NBA schedule, because there's some more Lakers stuff to get into, because you and I are going to do a little deep dive on football in that commercial-free zone. So let's do a little deep dive on the schedule, a little quick dive, a quick dive on the schedule, because there's more stuff that's been announced for the Lakers, and then we will then get into, at least on national TV, and then we'll do a deep dive on football, because I know you want to talk about a couple of things. You want to talk about the QB list that The Athletic put out, and you wanted to talk about this valuation thing that was put out, too, for NFL teams, okay, where the Rams are, where the Chargers are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's all coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. But first, Cappy, I'm excited to announce, okay, you've heard us talk about it before, Cadillac of Beverly Hills, one of our brand new partners here in the nicest dealership in America, okay? If you haven't been to Cadillac Beverly Hills, you got to check it out. And here's the deal. I love Cadillac, okay? My dad, I'll never forget my dad getting his first Cadillac, okay? It was used, as a matter of fact. And this thing drove like we were on a cloud. When I was a little kid, I would, like, sleep in the back or whatever, like pre-seat belts or whatever. But nonetheless, the cars now, I mean, they drive even better. It's crazy. I mean, it's unbelievable how these cars drive, because if you haven't been in a Cadillac lately, you better get in one soon, because whether you can rent one or you can test drive one or you can buy one or lease one, you should do it, and you should be doing it at Cadillac of Beverly Hills, because when you walk into that place, you're going to see all these different vehicles, and you're going to be like, oh, my God. They got a vehicle for everybody in there. And when you drive a Cadillac, you know you've made it. And that new lineup of Cadillac, whether it's EVs, sedans, SUV, define luxury at the top of its game. And you can find them all at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. So go in and say hello to Tony, Dan, and the incredible team there at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out their beautiful showroom. Go check out what they've got there as well at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. Or you can check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Travis Rogers and DeMarco Farr. Weekday mornings at 9 a.m. after Clinton and Friends.
I would be the parent at the concert wearing the earplugs now. Proudly.
Yeah. It wasn't.
I want to now. I want to protect my ears.
I got to protect what I got left.
Well, right. Em, I got bad news for you. If you work in radio for a long time, you have headphones on every day the way that you do. That's it.
Yes.
I know, but also, have you guys ever heard how low I keep our headphones on? I'm very conscious.
I'm gonna admit, my level just got higher.
Yeah.
Of course
it did.
Yeah.
Do you know why every head coach in the NFL is intimidating? Because they look right at you when they're talking.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to read your lips because they can't hear. Because they're in headsets all the time.
Oh.
You think they're staring at you, trying to, like, intimidate you? No, he's reading your lips.
Travis and DeMarco tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Don't miss Travis and DeMarco on 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Summer doesn't come with days off, and neither should your energy. That's why I go with Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. Pro Baller is a clean energy drink packed with essential vitamins. Nothing artificial or synthetic, no crash, no junk, and it's NSF Sports certified. It's the boost you need to stay sharp.
While the Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium or beverage drink. While the Grill, keeping it real for you.
This wholesale flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
This isn't just another ESPN fantasy football season. It's your shot at greatness. With a refreshed design, the ESPN Fantasy app is sharper than ever, so you can draft like a pro and dominate your league. And introducing Gridiron Gauntlet, a new game mode where the best compete to be crowned the #1 fantasy football player of 2025. One app, one shot, one champion. Download the ESPN Fantasy app and sign up to play ESPN Fantasy Football today.
And it is Sedano and Kap, the Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour. Get to Waba Grill for their $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Cool off with Waba Grill's new premium wall beverages, including authentic iced Thai tea, dragon fruit mango lemonade, and their all-new tangy passion fruit lemonade. Oh, yeah, I like it tangy. Try one today. Meanwhile, on this day in 1980, Devo released the song Whip It Good. Sedano and Kap continues your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Yeah. DeAndre, do I have to say it?
Oh, you don't have to. I'll say it for you. I don't know nothing about this song.
You don't know nothing about no Devo?
I do not.
Bro, look up this video and look what they were wearing.
Dude, the video, bunch of white brothers, right? All wearing full black outfits, and they're all wearing red pots, like for a plant, on their head, upside down.
Is there a reason for it?
I don't know, because they just thought it was like the 80s and it was MTV and they needed something to catch people's attention, and it worked. Because, put it this way, it's like 40 years later, and we all still remember it.
That's crazy.
Here you go, right there. Break your mama's back. You got to whip it, dude. What you got to do. You got to whip it. All right, Georgie, where were we?
Cappy, we're going to talk about the schedule.
Right.
So Amazon released some of their scheduling today.
Mm-hmm.
And so remember I told you the other day, NBC is going to open the season with the Lakers, okay? And they're going to be the second game of a doubleheader. They're going to play the Warriors. So the first night of the year will be on NBC now. And then ESPN will have the games Wednesday and Thursday. No Lakers on those games. And then the Lakers will play again on Friday. They'll be on the first doubleheader for Amazon Prime. So Amazon Prime will be having a doubleheader that day, and that'll be the Celtics and the Knicks in the first game, and then the T-Wolves and Lakers in the second game.
Okay, I like that.
So the Lakers will be on the two new networks, and those games will be, I believe, exclusives. So you will not be able to watch those on Spectrum those nights.
So the first game of the season on NBC is Oklahoma City getting their rings and welcoming Houston and Kevin Durant.
Correct.
And
that's on NBC, right?
Right. So that's the first part of the doubleheader.
Correct. And then Lakers Warriors in the second part of the doubleheader.
And I want to say that the date on that is October 21st. 21st. It's a Tuesday.
Correct.
So Tuesday, October 21st.
Right.
Lakers Warriors here. Right. It's
right.
here in LA. Yeah.
Right. And then the Wednesday, Thursday are the ESPN games. Those will be Cavs, Knicks, Spurs, Mavericks on Wednesday. It'll be OKC, Indy, which is the rematch of the finals, and then Denver, Golden State in the nightcap. But then the Lakers will be on Friday on Amazon, as I mentioned. They will be so the two new partners will have the Lakers in opening week, and those will be exclusive games to them.
So NBC, that's the obvious one, right? I mean, the NBA is going back to NBC. George, I don't remember how many years. It's got to be 20-plus years.
It was the last time the NBA was on NBC was 2001.
2001. Me and Funchy were just talking about it.
01-02 season.
Okay. Yeah, because we were thinking about the old days. Like, you would have Marv Albert and
Ahmad Rashad.
Well, no, at the end you did not have Marv Albert because that was when Marv was dealing with, still kind of dealing with
his issues.
It was Bob Costas.
His issues.
And then you had the czar, right? Mike, was it for
Mike Fratello?
Well, Fratello did the games with Marv.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Who
but
did
I
the
think
games
at
with
the
Costas?
end, it was Costas and I want to say Isaiah Thomas
Maybe,
at the end.
maybe.
Matt Gukas?
Matt Gukas was doing games with like Tom Hammond and those guys.
Oh, yeah, Tom Hammond.
Yeah.
I always like Tom Hammond's
But then he had
afro.
Ahmad Rashad on the sideline.
Yeah, Tom Hammond had a good gray afro.
Also, Peter Vesey in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But now NBC will have Mike Tirico mostly in the early games, to my understanding, and then young Noah Eagle will do most of the West Coast games, if I recall correctly.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So then when the NBA goes to Amazon Prime, and this, by the way, just as a side note, something we've been trying to get to here for a couple of days.
And Amazon Prime will have Ian Eagle and Kevin Harlan as their main 2 play-by-play guys.
Oh, that's amazing. Good for those guys. Seriously, I mean, those 2 guys, if I'm Ian Eagle and I'm Kevin Harlan, when I look at Al Michaels and I see that Al Michaels moved to go do games, the Thursday night games on Prime, like, to me, if I were in their shoes, having an opportunity to go to one of these streaming platforms, for a couple of reasons. One, new technology, new audience. The other part of it is, I'll bet you those guys are paying like it's the early 90s and they're an internet startup. I mean, I got to think that Harlan and Ian are making big bucks.
I mean, I don't know what they're making, but let's just say, usually I like to push back on stuff like that with you, Cap, because I feel like you're recklessly speculating. But I do believe that, let's just say, Amazon has, taken care of their people.
Oh,
between the eyes.
Yeah, I would say, again, no reckless speculation. This is just pure speculation that the streaming service probably made it very much worth their while to leave a television network and go to a streaming platform.
No regard for human life.
None, zero, not one regard for any human life. So, okay, so just so I get this, because I'm sure I'm not the only person who doesn't know this like the back of my hand.
Right.
So NBC gets the NBA back, okay.
So do you want to know the national TV schedule?
Yeah.
Every day there will be a game.
Mm-hmm,
in theory. Well, during football it'll be a little different on the weekends, but once football is over, this is what it'll be. The weekday schedule will be in place regardless. Okay? So Mondays will be Peacock only. Okay? So NBC's streaming service. All right? Tuesdays will be big NBC. Okay? Tuesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesdays will be ESPN as traditional. Thursdays will be Amazon. Okay? So NBC and Amazon taking the old Turner days on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay? Amazon will also have 95% of the Fridays. So they will mostly be Friday. There'll be some select ESPN Fridays after football. Then Saturdays will be just the traditional ABC Saturday night prime time, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, Mike Breen, game of the week. And then Sunday, and this is after football, it'll be ESPN will have a couple of matinees, usually like a doubleheader, and then NBC will do Sunday night basketball once Sunday night football is over.
Oh, wow. That is going to take a guy like myself. That's going to take me a little getting used to,
Yeah.
Like if I turned on my TV to watch a basketball game last year, my choices would be TNT,
ESPN, Turner,
ESPN.
or ABC.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple.
Right.
Now I got to always remember I've got Amazon, I've got NBC.
Yeah.
I'll really get screwed up on Peacock. That will
No question.
completely kill me.
Yeah.
Peacock
I
will
doubt
kill
you'll
me.
ever watch a Peacock game.
It will depend. It will depend on if it's like a Laker game and it's only available on Peacock.
Right.
I'll find a way to
I mean,
do some
could you imagine
peacocking.
Cappy trying to figure out how to get his Peacock password?
Oh, I don't even have
My
a Peacock
goodness.
password. No, I
Have
don't
you
even
watched
have
there you
one.
go.
on Peacock yet?
No,
well,
so-
actually, that's better because we could just start fresh with you.
No, here's the deal. I don't have a Peacock account. I don't know my Peacock password because it's hard to know your password when you don't have an account. I think my son has a Peacock account, which ultimately means I'm
You
paying
didn't watch
for it.
the Olympics on Peacock?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think I watched the Olympics on Peacock. I think I maybe was in a Peacock boycott.
Oh, okay.
Not just for no other reason than it was like it just seemed strenuous to me.
Right. Okay.
It's a good thing you don't have a Peacock account because then we can just automatically have it saved to your phone. Like before
Right.
you even sign up or anything, like just bring it here before you do all that.
Bring it in. Let Lindsay, DeAndre, Funchy, everybody take care of it for you.
Wait, you guys are saying that I should sign up for a Peacock account on my phone and then this way?
Oh, like you can still like sign up like with your regular whatever email address and password you use, but like before you do all that, bring it here so we can save it to your phone. If that makes
Right.
sense.
Okay.
Right.
All
Yeah,
right.
DeAndre's right. He's trying to help you.
Let me ask my son if we have a Peacock account. Keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, that'll be the new setup, Cappy. You got to be ready for it.
I guess I'm gonna. How long do I have? I guess I
mean,
have until October 21st.
Not long, like 2 months. Yeah, yeah, not long.
Oh man, Cap's gonna be struggling this NBA season. Wait, what channel
Wait,
Lakers are playing on?
what is this game on? Where?
Wait, they
What?
played
stream
last
are the
night?
Lakers
Wait,
playing
the
on?
Lakers played last night? Wait, what? Where was it on? It wasn't on Spectrum. No, it was on Peacock. Oh, no wonder I missed it.
Yeah.
By the way, I want you guys to know something. I may sound like an old man right now.
Yeah.
That may be the case, and I may have to acknowledge that. But guess what?
What?
I'm probably not alone. There's probably a bunch of people that are driving around in their car right now going, wait, I got to go to Peacock. I got to go to NBC. I got to go to ESPN. I got to go to Amazon Prime. Like, whoa, bro. Like, I just can't turn on my TV and find the game. No.
Yeah, no, that's sports.
Yeah,
in
it's over.
2025, bro. Like, you got to watch the NFL. You got to watch Amazon Prime. You got your over the air broadcast. You got ESPN. You've got Netflix. Like, that's reality, dog.
That is reality.
So it's pretty much like there's no point in having cable anymore, realistically.
Well, that's what
I still have cable. I prefer to have it.
Me too.
I prefer to have it.
Listen,
it's
I
just
love
easier to find. It's easier to find. Most of the stuff will be. A lot of that stuff is on broadcast now. So, or on cable.
What, Peacock is on broadcast?
No, but I mean, think about it. The NBA will have ABC, NBC, and so that's broadcast, right? And then ESPN is cable. I mean, the ESPN was going to obviously release their direct-to-consumer offering. So if you don't have cable, you can just get ESPN for $29.99. And now I saw the thing yesterday or the day before about how, them and Fox are bundling their sports offerings, and you can get both of their offerings for $39.99.
Well, I will do everything that I can do pre-October 21st. Maybe I'll
to get yourself set up?
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Well, you have Amazon Prime because you're watching football.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put up a sign in my office in my house, like Amazon Prime, Peacock, NBC, ESPN. Like I'm going to have like a reminder.
Like
on
a
the wall.
roadmap.
Yes, like on the
NBA
wall.
roadmap.
That's what I need. I do. Seriously.
Okay.
Come
there
on,
you go,
guys.
Cap.
Hey,
listen, we just got to get you ready for the season.
But let me ask you guys a quick question.
It'll be here before you know it.
That's right. But let me ask you guys a quick question. Don't you remember when the NFL went to Amazon Prime and how people were like furious about it? Because if you're like 50 plus, you're like, what? Amazon Prime? How do I do that? I don't know my password. Like the things I would say.
Right.
Right? Yeah. And that's what happens.
But people figured it out. It was fine.
Yeah, everybody's fine with it now.
Yeah. Hey, we got commercial free coming up, Cappy. Speaking of football, we got you and I going to talk football. But first, let me tell you about Prize Picks. Listen, you want to get some action on sports in the state of California?
Okay, I'm glad you said on sports. Keep going. Because when you said, do I want to get some action? Answer, yes.
Yeah, sure. Prize Picks is the place to be, Cappy. So download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 play gets you a $50 bonus. It's as simple as more or less, okay? There's a stat line for every player imaginable in every sport imaginable, and you go more or less on that stat line. We were just talking basketball. Let's just say, I don't know, Rui Hachimura rebounds. Let's just say, for argument's sake, it's 5.5. You go more, you go less. You bundle a couple together, you can make some cold, hard cash, Cappy.
I am going into my Prize Picks account because I will tell you right now that I have been saving my money. I have been waiting for the football season to start. I used to play every night. I used to play Ohtani to hit a home run. I'm over it. I am waiting for the football season to start. So college football season right around the corner. Obviously, pro football, you can play right now preseason. But here's what you need to do when it comes to Prize Picks, because we're all going to play together this season, and we're all going to win together, and we're going to go from football right into basketball. George, you got to download the Prize Picks app and use the code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. When you do that, you're going to get $50 in your account instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Does that make sense to you?
Of course.
So download the Prize Picks app, use the code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, get the $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Let's do this, George.
Prize Picks, run your game.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th Annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Is it time to sell your home? Maybe you want to downsize. Maybe you want to move. Or maybe you inherited a home that you just don't want to hang on to. Whatever your reasons to sell, call Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for decades. Their seller reviews speak for themselves. They're just people who buy from people, and they'll provide you a custom solution that works for your needs. They offer and will buy with cash, and they close in days. The great part is you don't have to worry about spending any money on repairs, preparing your home to be shown, or having people come in and out. And there are no agents, just a great offer and an easy experience that will give you the peace of mind so that you can walk away happy. So if it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a free, no-obligation offer today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
It's 5 p.m. in the Southland.
Turn it up, man.
Time to blow that 5 o'clock whistle with Sedano and Cappy.
That's right, it's the 5 o'clock hour on Sedano and Cap. And it's time for 30 minutes nonstop.
Sedano and Cap on 710 ESPN.
With fun and frivolity, tomfoolery and hijinks, and Cappy doing his thing. Thanks to our friends at Real Father's Rights. Real Father's Rights, the father's rights attorney.
Visit rfr710.com or call 833-ESPN-710.
Let's do it, 5 o'clock in the Southland.
30 minutes of nonstop Sedano and Cap starts now.
You ready for this?
And time for the Real Father's Rights 5 o'clock hour on 710 ESPN. Let's do it, Jack!
Bing, There's a little drum solo there for you, DeAndre.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to your mini guitar, man?
It's in the office. I got it in the office.
Okay, all right.
Just when I come in, I got so much crap in my hands, man. I got a bag with computers. I got a water bottle. I got freaking like my purse. I got the megaphone. I got crap everywhere. Things are flying out of my hands. My microphone, windscreen, my headphones, and then I can't grab the little mini bass. Shout out to Jay Guidos though, who got me that little mini bass. I'll bring it in. I can slap that thing. You know, I think I need a drum set here in the studio. You know, and it doesn't have to take up that much room, but like an electric drum set, so I could really just go crazy. I could go crazy.
You're gonna get crazy.
Right. Guy. What's that guy's name?
Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Dude, that dude could eat a fat one. Hambone, you could eat a fat one, bro. Sent me a message the other day on DMs, you know. He's like, hey, he goes, you know, now maybe you'll know who the hell I am. I'm like, bro, I know who you are, bro. And George, I broke that out on him like as if he played in the ACC. I was like, I know you, bro. I already know you, bro.
That's funny.
All right, where were we? Where were we going? We were going somewhere here in the top of the 5 o'clock hour. Football.
Football. So the QB list. Funchy, what does the Athletics QB list say?
It says a lot of quarterbacks have been ranked.
Oh, really? Thank you, Funchy. Way to go, Funch.
Come on, man.
Come on, Lova.
I'm sorry. I'm watching a Taylor Swift Travis Kelce thing.
Oh, come on, man. Really? You're watching that?
I just want to see what the number is at right now. Sorry.
Wait, so you're not listening to it, you're just watching it?
I'm not listening to it one bit. I'm just looking at the number and seeing how many
Where are
numbers.
they at now? Are they at 1.3 million?
1.3 billion.
Billion?
Million, I'm sorry.
Million,
No,
okay.
million.
All right, thank
There's no
God it's not
billions.
billion. Yeah. Freaking unbelievable, man. Doesn't Travis Kelce have to, be at practice or something?
That's
Talking
what I'm
about
saying,
practice?
man. That's what I'm saying. Where doesn't he have training camp?
Yeah,
Doesn't he have
come
to do
on.
anything?
I
Does
mean-
he have to get practice for, the preseason game?
And by the way, I'm sure that this podcast with the Kelce brothers and Taylor Swift, I'm sure that it was shot days, if not weeks ago. I'm sure that it's been highly edited. I'm sure that her people have watched it, analyzed it, made sure they liked everything. You know, this is not like a regular podcast where you bring somebody on and you sit down and you have a conversation. At least I don't think.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise, how's Travis Kelce do? Doesn't that brother have to have film study or something? Doesn't he have to be in working out right now?
Running routes for Patrick Mahomes?
Something like that. All right, did you find
I
the
got
list?
the list here, bro. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, now you want to go in reverse order?
Yeah, give it to me reverse. Top
So
10
they
quarterbacks
have-
according to The Athletic.
So they've broken it up in tiers like most do, okay? Now, this list has 34 quarterbacks because we don't know in some of these teams who's actually going to start.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here's the first part of the list, okay? Tier 5, there's one quarterback. Your boy from Pitt, Kenny Pickett.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tier 5, by the way, is described as best suited as a backup.
Okay, I would agree with that.
Okay.
George,
So-
I got to tell you, I was not high on him coming out of college.
Yeah, he was a good college quarterback, right? Yeah. Tier 4 quarterback could be an unproven player, not enough information for voters to classify, or a veteran who ideally would not start all 17 games. Okay? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
In reverse order, Spencer Rattler, Anthony Richardson, Joe Flacco, Daniel Jones, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix Jr., Justin Fields, Russell Wilson.
Okay,
penis energy. Any issues with that part of the list? So
Well, listen, Spencer Rattler, he's a backup quarterback. He's gotten enough play time in the last couple of years to hang on and have a nice 10, 12-year career as a backup quarterback. Anthony Richardson has not proven anything in the early part of his career. Joe Flacco had a brilliant career, lots to be proud of, Super Bowl champion, made lifetime money, but, he's an older guy at this point. Daniel Jones, I've never been a big believer in, but he might find himself playing in Indianapolis. J.J. McCarthy is a guy who I'm excited to see what he's all about, and that goes for Michael Penix Jr. as well. I think these are two young guys that have not played enough yet, and in the case of McCarthy, at all, to find out what they're all about. Justin Fields, I don't want to give up on, although he's playing for the Jets, so that probably doesn't stand to, make things go better than what they've gone. And Russell Wilson, listen, George, there is some talk just around the Giants that Jackson Dart had such a nice preseason debut. Maybe he's going to force their hand.
Right.
All right, so there's tier 4.
Okay, so that's tier 4. So tier 3. Hold on, let me slide up here. Tier 3 is a quarterback that is a legitimate starter but needs a heavier running game and or defensive component to win. A lower volume drop back passing offense suits him best.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go in reverse order. Go start at the bottom. Kirk Cousins, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Sam Darnold, Bo Nix, Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray.
So Kirk Cousins is no longer a starting quarterback, and who knows, maybe Penix gets hurt. Maybe he gets back into the starting role. Maybe he goes back to what he was, but he's also an older guy. Bryce Young, again, I don't want to give up on a young guy. It's just unfortunate he plays on what has been a bad team.
But he's looked pretty good, and they got him a good weapon now in Tedoroa McMillan from Arizona in the first round.
I hope you're right, because I'd love to see Bryce Young. He's a kid from out this way, and I'd love to see him get a shot to really actually be what he once was, at least in college. Caleb Williams, the preseason reviews have not been good.
New offense, though.
Yeah, new offense, new head coach. Took a weapon away in Keenan Allen. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen to Caleb Williams. If I could be high on one guy on this part of this list, it is Drake May. Now, again, a new head coach, a new offense.
He's also got Stephon Diggs, too.
He's got some new toys to play with. But I liked what I saw out of Drake May last year. Sam Darnold, I'm not sure. Is Sam Darnold the guy that led the Vikings last year to a 14-3 regular season? Or is Sam Darnold the guy that he had been prior to that? Bo Nix, I think, is on his way up. He's got the right coach. He's in a good system. He's already led a team to a playoff appearance. Geno Smith, you said earlier today you don't believe in him. He's a middle-of-the-road guy. Well, based on this list, that's kind of where he is, just middle of the road. Trevor Lawrence has gotten paid, but isn't very good, at least not yet. I like Tua, but he has gotten hurt a lot. Aaron Rodgers, we were having this conversation last night. There's still a belief that Aaron Rodgers could still be good. Not sure if it's going to happen, but we all still seem to believe it.
I don't.
And Kyler Murray, very exciting guy to watch play, but just doesn't win.
Yeah.
I would agree. You've gotten us through 15 quarterbacks at least here so far, maybe more.
15, you're right. So next tier 2. A tier 2 quarterback can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently. He can handle pure passing situations in doses and or possesses other dimensions that are special enough to elevate him above tier 3. He has a hole or two in his game. Okay?
Okay.
Brock Purdy.
Well, that brother can make some noise right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Jordan Love. Dak Prescott.
I think something's wrong with Jordan Love's finger right now. Aren't they looking at a finger or a thumb? Something like that. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield. Boy, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan.
Just gave up on him too early.
Baker's been so good in Tampa.
Just gave up on him way too early.
Man, he's been so good in Tampa.
Oh, and by the way,
yeah.
Not only did they give up on him too early, what did they replace him with? A disaster in Deshaun Watson.
Right. Jalen Hurts, C.J. Stroud, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Jaden Daniels.
Just one more time, George. Tier 2 quarterbacks, what was the analysis of how they got to tier 2?
A tier 2 quarterback can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently. He can handle pure passing situations in doses and or possesses other dimensions that are special enough to elevate him above tier 3, like, a runner or whatnot. He has a hole or two in his game.
So Jaden Daniels, for example, we've only seen 1 year out of Jaden Daniels, and already he's ranked by most lists is top 10.
He's number 6 on this list.
What is his hole in his game that I don't know what that is as of today. Or here's a better example. Justin Herbert. You were talking earlier about how Justin Herbert has set all these records. He's been one of the most prolific passers in the first 4 or 5 seasons of his career. What's the big hole in his game?
I'm
not asking you
I don't know. It doesn't say that here, so I don't know.
Jared Goff.
I don't know what their assessment is.
Jared Goff?
Well, I would say Jared Goff is susceptible to pressure more so than maybe any of these other quarterbacks here on this list that are, Purdy's kind of in that category too. Mayfield is more mobile than them. Yeah, those two are kind of sitting ducks back there a little bit, Goff and Purdy. Maybe not less so Purdy, but Goff for sure.
I would say Dak Prescott is a guy who has always put up numbers. That is, of course, when he's healthy and when he can play. But for whatever reason, Dak Prescott, you might blame Jerry Jones, you might blame the Cowboy organization. Dak Prescott has a lot to work with. The question is, can CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens get along? Or will one of the two of them go full diva when they're complaining that they don't get the ball enough?
Right.
Jordan Love I like Jordan Love a lot, and I'm kind of surprised that he's kind of this far down, 13.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, I'll so far I'm fine with this list, but Jaden Daniels, I'd love to know what their analysis is on the hole in his game, because after only 1 season, he's the number 6 rated quarterback in the entire NFL. Mm-hmm. All right, there you go, tier 2.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, tier 1. Tier 1 quarterback can carry his team each week. The team wins because of him. He expertly handles pure passing situations. He has no real holes in his game. There are 5 quarterbacks. Number 5, Matthew Stafford. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 3, Josh Allen. Number 2, Joe Burrow, who's actually tied for 1 with Patrick Mahomes.
This line, he has no real holes in his game.
By the way, 50 voters, The panel comprised of 6 general managers, 6 assistant GMs, 6 former GMs, and 5 other executives, 8 head coaches, and 19 other coaches, including 15 coordinators.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, you can't deny Patrick Mahomes at number 1, just based on the success that he's had, the things that he can do physically that other guys just can't do. So I don't want that's Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow, I'm getting to know Joe Burrow much, much better through the show Quarterback. I know you're not watching it, and I'm not watching it consistently enough, but, man, he's an interesting character, good personality. What I love about Joe Burrow that I didn't really know about him is how truly cool he is under pressure. You know, a lot of guys just don't have what it takes upstairs to let things go, to let the bad go, and just move on to the next play. Joe Burrow's got that part of his personality. Josh Allen has obviously been a great dual threat player. I mean, not only can he run, but he can run dudes over like Cam Newton style. Yeah. Just the Bills haven't completed the task yet. Yeah. Lamar Jackson, there might not be a more exciting player in the entire NFL than Lamar Jackson, but again, still hasn't gotten to where he's trying to go. And Matthew Stafford has one big hole in his game. It's in his back. Brother got to get out there and play. Mm-hmm. But Stafford, respect, number 5. And according to the way The Athletic published this, he jumped from Tier 2 last year up to Tier 1 this year. Mm-hmm. So that's respect for Matthew Stafford.
Respect, hashtag.
Yeah, and deserve it.
Yeah.
There you have it.
So you have it.
The entire list.
There you go, Cappy.
I mean, C.J. Stroud at number 9, I can buy that after 2 years. I mean, year 1 was really good. Year 2, maybe not quite as good.
I mean, because he didn't really have that much of a receiving core when Stephon Diggs went out and then Tank Dell went out as well. So he was, he had no real receiving core. Nico Collins was in and out of the lineup as well.
And Jalen Hurts, we talked about this when ESPN put out their list, and I think he was 9 on their list. Yeah. He's tied for 9 on this list.
Right.
So I don't. The anger that anybody might feel about Jalen Hurts, I think you've already dealt with it on previous lists. Whatever, let him go out and earn it. I will say, George, you're right about Baker Mayfield. I mean, Baker Mayfield went from this guy could turn into the next bust Johnny Manziel, Cleveland, ridiculous top overall pick type guy, and Baker Mayfield, you kind of don't want to be the guy that replaces a legend. Baker Mayfield's the guy that replaced Tom Brady in Tampa, and so. I got to give him a lot of credit as well. But listen, you and I talked about Aaron Rodgers. I'm actually kind of excited to see what happens with Aaron Rodgers. Here's why. Because if it's good, if all of a sudden Aaron Rodgers reverts back to who he was pre-New York Jets, that's a great story. Right. And if Aaron Rodgers crashes and burns, that's also a crazy story. If you had to put your money on success versus crash and burn, where are you going?
I mean, what's success?
I would say that if the Steelers are a 9 to 10 win team and are battling for the playoffs, I'd say for a 41 or 42-year-old quarterback, that's pretty good, especially for a first year in a system.
Yeah, I expect that to be the case. If anything less than that, to me, is a disaster.
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't have the Steelers at least battling for a playoff spot, he should get done with this year and go, okay, I had a great career in Green Bay. I'm an all-time legend in Green Bay, and having left Green Bay has turned into a nightmare. From the Achilles to the firing of head coach and coordinators and having to leave, and then an offseason of I'm not sure if I'm going to play, and then finally ending up with the Steelers where he says he feels at home because he's been around all these Pittsburgh people his whole life. Bro, if you don't have these guys positioned to make it into the playoffs, you got to hang it up.
Yeah, bro.
You got to hang it up.
Don't people in Pittsburgh put French fries in their sandwiches?
Well, there's a very famous sandwich shop called Permane Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they take whatever
Yins are going down to Permane.
Yins are going to go down over to Permane's and have an icy light. So what they do is they take the meat. So let's say you're getting a burger.
Yeah.
They take like a big sourdough kind of a bread.
Mm-hmm.
Then they take the burger patty.
Mm-hmm.
Then they take a big thing of coleslaw, then a big old heaping helping of some greasy-ass fries, and then they put that bread right on top, cut that thing right in half.
Damn.
Now, when I go to Permanis, I like the bacon, egg, and cheese with the coleslaw and the fries.
Man.
Yeah, sound good, huh?
It really does.
I take the coleslaw off, man.
No slaw, huh?
No slaw.
No slaw.
Man.
You're off the slaw.
I'm off the slaw, man.
Okay. George, you slaw, no slaw?
No, I'm not a slaw guy.
Out on slaw.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers plays well because I root for a guy to kind of prove the doubters wrong, but I'm not so sure. In year one, new head coach, new offensive coordinator, new teammates, miss the offseason, get into training camp. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm rooting for it. I am. As for Joe Burrow, I've come to really like Joe Burrow. I liked him in college. I liked that he had to leave Ohio State to get to LSU, and then he played on one of the greatest college football teams of all time. And he's had immediate success, played in a Super Bowl, obviously against the Rams early on in his career, but has dealt with a lot of injuries already. But wait, what I'm seeing on quarterback, George, I'm really, really a fan of Joe Burrow.
Do you just like his swagger, his ice, the way he be walking in there?
Cappy would totally, if he was a quarterback, try to be Joe Burrow.
Oh, for sure, dude. I would dress all colorful like he does. I definitely have the jewelry. I'd buy a Batmobile, because I'm single and I'm hot and I got all this money, dude, and I live in Cincinnati where, the cost of living is not very much, and I'm loaded, plus I got these superstar wide receivers. Yeah, man, I want everybody to think I'm cool. And that would be me. I'd be Joe Burrow, Joe Cool.
Joe Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty?
That's what they call him, yeah.
Really? Shiesty?
Joe Shiesty, yeah.
I never heard that.
That's like, there's an artist, a rapper, yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh?
Pooh Shiesty, yeah.
Why are they called Joe Shiesty if that guy's name is Pooh Shiesty?
Because, he has some ice to his name, you know what I mean?
Oh, Ice-T.
No, that's like Pooh Shiesty has some, some ice to his name, and people are like, Joe Burrow got some ice on him, call him Joe Shiesty.
So the guy's name is Shiesty?
That's his rapper name, yeah, Pooh Shiesty.
And he wears a mask.
Wears a mask?
Not his real name.
You mean like Marshmallow Head?
No, like
a ski mask.
A ski mask.
Brother wears a ski mask as a rapper?
Yeah.
Bro, let me see your face. Who are you, Rey Mysterio?
He was from Chicago or something, man. It's cold up there, right? Isn't it cold up there, right?
It's summertime. Joe Shiesty.
Cappy.
Brother, please.
Cappy, let me ask you a question.
All right, you go ahead.
You wanted to talk about these NFL team valuations, and you were ripping the Chargers in our group text. Shockingly, I'm sure, to the audience, and because you were saying that they didn't move while their valuation went up. I mean, obviously everybody's valuation went up the last time they did this, but their position of the 32 teams didn't go up, and you were kind of bagging on them. But I had to explain to you, right? But you look at the other 31 teams. I'm fairly certain the other 31 teams, if not close to it, all own the real estate they play on.
You're missing my point. So here's an example. When the Rams were in St. Louis, okay, what do you suppose in terms of 1 through 32? Where do you suppose?
Yeah, they're in the bottom third, I'm guessing.
Right. So just take a stab, though. You ready? The St. Louis Rams were worth X, and in the list of 32 teams.
23rd.
Okay. They were 28th.
Okay.
So the Rams, when they were in St. Louis, their last year before they left for L.A., the Rams were valued back then at $1.45 billion. And if by chance the Rams were in St. Louis today, and let's just say the Rams were still ranked 28th in terms of team value, you have a guess as to what the Rams would be worth today? Again, remember.
Probably $4 or $5 billion.
It would be over $5 billion. Because the Colts are 28th on the list, and the Colts are worth, according to the Sportico, $5.7 billion.
Right.
Okay, so what I'm trying to explain to you is that the Bengals, back then, 2016, the Bengals were a team that was worth about $1 billion. They were 32nd. They were the most valuable team, and their value at the time was about $1 billion. Today, the Bengals are still last in terms of valuation. They're worth $5.5 billion. What I'm getting at with the Chargers is this, is that when they were in San Diego, they were the 21st most valuable team, and they were estimated to be worth about $2.1 billion. Fast forward all these years later, we're talking almost 10 years.
Right, I get it. They're in the same position that they were in.
Right. So
but they don't. But all those other teams Like, the real estate portion of this is not a small part of it.
Well, then, what is it that you're saying that's so impressive?
The fact that they're worth $6 billion, right, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't own the land or the stadium is impressive.
Let me ask you this question.
Because the other teams own the land and the stadium.
George, honestly, I don't know that every single team on this list owns the land and owns the stadium. I don't know that as a fact. Okay? If you're right, you're right, and if I'm wrong, I just don't know. What I know is this, is that if you were the 21st ranked team in terms of your valuation in 2016, and the reason you're leaving a town that you own is because you want to increase your value went up just like everybody else's value went up. Can we agree on that? Their value went up exactly as everybody else's value went up. The Bengals were worth $1 billion. Now they're worth $5 billion. The Chargers were worth $2 billion. Now they're worth $6 billion. But they didn't go from what the Rams did, which was 28th. Now the Rams.
I don't have an exact list because what Google is telling me is not accurate. It says only 5 teams own their stadium, and I know that to not be the case because the Rams aren't even on this list.
Okay.
So, and we know they own the stadium.
The list must be outdated. But do you understand what I'm getting at is this, is that the Rams were 28th most valuable team in St. Louis, and they moved to L.A., and to your point, they built a world-class facility, a $5 billion stadium, and the Rams got the L.A. bounce that they wanted, right? They went from being worth $1 billion to being worth $10 billion because not only are they a team and an organization, but they have a stadium. They have real estate assets. They're building this incredible facility now in Woodland Hills. The Rams went from 28th to 2nd. The Chargers went from 21st, and they remained at 21st. So their valuation went up just as everybody else's valuation went up.
I get it, but it's still impressive, all things. The Rams also own a $5.5 billion stadium they paid for.
Is it impressive that the Bengals were worth $1 billion and now they're worth $5 billion? Is that impressive?
Yes.
Exactly. And that's the same thing with the Chargers. The Chargers were worth $2 billion. Now they're worth $6
but
billion.
also impressive because the Rams own the land and the building they play in.
I understand that.
The Chargers do not.
Correct.
Like that's easy math to do.
What I'm saying to you is this. Had the Chargers stayed home, they'd be worth the same $6 billion today.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say.
Well,
that
I don't know.
They did not get what the Rams got. And to your point,
agreed with that. I mean, we don't know that for sure because it's the L.A. versus San Diego part of it. I think is probably factored in to some extent.
Yeah, but just do the math on your own. If the Bengals were worth $1 billion and now they're worth $5 billion, and the Chargers were worth $2 billion and now they're worth $6 billion, wouldn't they have been worth probably just the same amount?
This is not the flex you think it is because, again, they don't own the land and they still are worth $6 billion. That's pretty damn impressive.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, and we could go back and forth all day long and neither of us actually really know the answer. What I'm saying is that had they stayed home, they'd still be worth the same amount of money.
I don't believe that to be the case.
What do you think they'd be worth?
Because it's L.A., the number 2 TV market versus the number 21 or 18 or whatever San Diego is.
What is Minneapolis' TV market?
I don't know. I'll find out right now.
Well, they're $6.2 billion. What is Nashville TV market?
I don't know.
Right, but they're also $6.2 billion. So the TV market argument goes out the window for me because LA's a much bigger TV market than Minneapolis or Nashville. And these two teams are worth the exact same as the Chargers. So all I'm saying is, yes, I'm a bitter guy. Yes, I still have sour grapes. Yes, these things pour salt in my wounds.
God.
But man, oh man, these guys did not get what they
Minneapolis
anticipated.
15, that's not like small.
No, not small, but it's also not number 2. What's Nashville?
But again, they own the stadium, Minnesota. San Diego's 30th largest TV market in America.
What about Nashville?
Okay. They also are building a new stadium.
That's right.
By the way.
Is it the team or is it the city? I mean, I literally do not know.
No, the team is building a new stadium.
Okay. Well, if the Chargers
Nashville is tied for 30th with San Diego.
Okay, so same TV market.
Right.
And same valuation.
Right. Okay.
Just let me be bitter, will you?
Oh my God, bro.
Let me be a bitter guy. Let me be a bitter guy.
Who cares? Who cares?
Me. I care. These guys.
Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Yeah, seriously. You know what, Hambone? You're right.
Not Hambone.
I'm with you on this one.
Don't Hambone that, brother.
Yeah, Hambone, you're right, bro. Seriously,
God,
I'm with.
Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
I'm finally with you.
How come you guys don't have when he called out George? Cambone.
We'll get it. We can get that.
Get that too.
Eat that fat
Well, but
one.
that one's like super long. That's not like a drop.
Don't
You know
we
what I
have-
mean?
We
Like-
got the what he says at the
Well,
end
he
of it.
does. He calls. He does like the most recent one. He called me. He just did what Chris does. He calls me Sedano.
Yeah, we need better.
Stupid Sedano.
Come on, Cambone. Give me something that I can
I want
use
a
on the air.
Kaplan drop.
Yeah, you need a
No,
Kaplan drop.
he's way more creative with you. He's than he is with me. That's for sure. I'll give him credit for the ones he's done for you because they're funny.
Guy should eat a fat one.
They're at least
Eat a
creative
fat one,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
He sounds a little bit like Snoop Dogg saying that,
He does
Say it
sound
one
a
more
little that and a little Mario.
right? It's
He
like
got-
a mix of Mario
hey,
and Snoop
bro,
Dogg.
you eat a fat one, bro.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
You eat a fat one, bro. Let's share a fat one, bro.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. How about you tell us about your friends at Subaru?
Oh, I would absolutely love to. Be my absolute pleasure. So, Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, let me tell you where we're at. We are at 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton. We are right off the 91 freeway. If you know the area, you know how easy it is to find us, especially at night, because, man, we are lit up. You can go to oceansubaruoc.com. That's oceansubaruoc.com. You can search our brand new inventory. And even better, you can search our certified pre-owned inventory, which you're going to love. I love the Subaru products, safety, technology, versatility, reliability, all-wheel drive, especially when I'm taking my Subaru up into Mammoth or up into Big Bear during the winter. If you want that new Subaru, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of great dealers around Southern California, but Omar and his team at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, the very best in the Subaru business. How do I know? How about the 25 years that Omar spent in the Army? Let me tell you something. Brother's running a tight ship down at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Now, summertime's not over yet, so there's still time to get out on that road trip. I know kids are starting to go back to school, but if you're ready for that new Subaru or that certified pre-owned Subaru, come on down. We're going to get you into the right Subaru at the right price for you and your family. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, right off the 91 freeway. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
You think you know football? Then prove it in the Circa Million Pro Football Challenge, kicking off from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs with a cool mill going to the winner. Come in last and you got $100,000 coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 5 entries per person. Don't forget about Circa Survivor also, with $15 million in guaranteed prizes. Enter Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com.
Hey, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Wednesday afternoon. What the funch in just a moment. Today's National Filet Mignon Day. Be sure to visit our friends down at Fleming's downstairs at LA Live when you come here for games, okay? National Filet Mignon Day. And on this day in 2001, System of the Down released the song Chop Suey. Shouts out. Sedano and Kap continues. Good Wednesday afternoon right now.
Wake up, wake up. Run, rush, and put a little makeup. I discuss the pain with the shake up. Why you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to.
See, this is the problem, Cap. You don't come in right away. So now we just got music playing.
Hey, it's Sedano and Kap on Wednesday. It's 5:37 p.m.
Please don't.
Sedano's in North Carolina. We got DeAndre running the board. We got Bunchy back there doing his thing. Got Jonathan in the back getting ready to dunk on a fool. Yeah.
Can we talk about Jonathan and those ups? I mean, for real.
Just admit it, bro. Just admit the basket was down at 8 feet.
It
Just
wasn't.
admit it.
And he says he could take DeAndre now.
Oh, 1-on-1?
Yeah.
Again, I'm not afraid of the ones.
All
man.
comers. Bring all comers.
All
in fact,
of them.
you know what
All
we should
welcome.
do? There was once a time, not that you know who George Foreman is. It's not the guy with the grill. It was the fighter. Same guy, but
I
earlier
know who
in his
George
life.
Foreman is, Cap.
At one time, George, I don't know if you remember this or
down.
not. There was a fight, okay, George Foreman on ABC, okay, on network television.
He knows what ABC is, too.
With Howard Cosell doing the blow-by-blow.
Jonathan going to come in here?
Or the play-by-play.
Right. But
We got to do what the funch, though.
But Muhammad Ali, was doing the color commentary.
Yeah.
And Foreman fought 5 guys, one right after the other, knocked them all out. Okay. Right. I think, DeAndre, you should stand on the basketball court, bring on that brother Kasim.
Yep.
Beat him down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then bring on that brother Jonathan. I don't know what's going to happen in that one. And then what happened to Jerry the intern? What happened to that kid?
man,
He's working at KNX.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Oh,
I don't
good
know.
for Jerry.
Actually. Yeah.
News editor?
I don't know.
5 guys, dude. You take on 5 guys.
No, intern Jerry. No, he can't step on the court.
He
He's
out.
not. No,
He out.
I seen his skills. We played on the court already. Nah, no, thank you.
Who else are you going to take on?
Intern Jerry can play against Mateo.
I got Mateo.
I'll take my money on Mateo.
So we got to do what the funch. But
We do.
But Cap texted me and said, please come in here. Sedano's all twisted on this stadium thing. So I don't know what that
You
means.
texted him? Really?
Do you believe that, George?
I mean, possibly.
What do you think?
What do you think, George?
You think I'm lying about that?
Yes, I do.
I
I
don't
do.
I don't think Chris is lying.
No, I do. I think he is.
Show me your text.
Yeah,
to
show me
Chris
your
then.
text. Show me your text, Chris.
Oh, I'll forward it to you.
Let me see it. What do you mean forward it to me?
I'll forward it to George.
George, make sure you get this text.
Okay.
We're texting each
How
other.
about we just get to
screenshots
what
of
the fun?
Yeah,
I don't
whip it out
care
and see
about
it.
how twisted I am with the stadium.
Hey,
It's
listen,
okay.
before we get to what the funch, can I say
just
one thing?
indulged you.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
You got to be listening to this show all week long. Forget about the Kelsey brothers. Forget about Taylor Swift. You
Right.
got to be listening to Sedano and Kap all week long for your chance to join me, Christopher Arthur Morales,
No
and
way.
Beethoven Duran. We're
Beethoven
That's
Duran.
right. That's right. We're all going to be at the Coors Light Chill Zone at Angel Stadium. It's Friday of next week, August 22nd. By the way, the Angels will be hosting the Cubs. The Angels could be on a 7 or 8 game winning streak by then.
I might eat my first bratwurst.
Oh, really? You might go brat?
I mean, there's a lot of sodium, but I might do it that night.
There is a lot of sodium.
877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. Caller 7. Caller 7 right now. You got a 4-pack of tickets, and you're going to be hanging out with me, Chris, Beto, and the entire team.
Beethoven.
Right.
How do you take a 15-second liner and turn it into a minute?
That's all I did? A minute? I thought it was like a 3-minute liner.
It's a quick solicit.
No,
so
I
we
want.
can get
No,
to what the
I
funch.
try and make it exciting. You know.
Yes.
That's why we're always running late.
No, that's
Yeah.
George's fault.
Today was my
Kaplan,
fault.
eat a fat one, bro.
No, bro, you eat that fat one. Funchy, what the funch?
Yeah, Funchy, give us some little what the Funch here. By the way, next week, before you go, since you're soliciting those tickets for next week, also a big announcement, August 19th.
Yeah, 5 p.m.
What is it?
The new football season fall on-air lineup.
Is there anything I should know?
I hope so.
You guys going to tell me before you make the announcement or not?
No.
No.
Why? Because you guys think I'm going to blab?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
a blabber. You got a big mouth.
I know.
You already know.
Well, he basically runs the. He's a black hand.
And I don't know.
You don't know. We can't trust you.
And you won't tell me?
No, you'll like it though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is Keyshawn taking my job? Tell me yes or no.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Sedano and Key?
We did that already. I don't know why. And people are like, oh,
No,
Max.
this time around it would be Sedano and Key, though.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Who's the boss now, Jack?
Well, Sedano. That's why
Right,
you'd be Sedano
clearly.
and Key.
All right, let's do some.
I would let it be Marcellus and Sedano, though.
Oh, you would? Why would you yield to Marcellus?
I like Marcellus.
More so than Key?
I feel like Marcellus and I would have a fun show together.
Okay.
Yeah, but all he wants to talk about now is like everybody who gets fired.
All right, he's like a media critic now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what the Funch? Go.
So we all drive downtown or whatever. Do you guys see
take
these
the-
Lime drivers? These people driving these mini
Oh,
scooters?
on the little
and stuff?
scooters, yeah.
Yes. Do you hate them or just like me or what?
Oh, no, I don't hate
Don't they
them,
get in the
but
way?
I used one once in San Francisco, and it was kind of cool. I got to be honest.
I hate them. They're always in my way.
They're pretty cheap, too.
They are, but they're in my way every time I'm driving. Seriously.
Like,
I almost ran,
oh, no, but I
ran-
use it on, like, a sidewalk.
I
don't
almost
use it
ran
on the
one
actual
dude over
street.
yesterday, man. Like, he followed me from, like, all the way downtown to, like, Glendale Boulevard. Or
Can you
Glendale,
imagine? I can
Yes.
imagine.
Why? Because you almost hit him and he wanted
I
a piece?
almost, yeah. No, I mean, I almost hit him, and he still followed. It's almost like we went to the same direction, you know? Every time I went to this direction, I saw the dude. And
Are those allowed to be on the street?
Yeah.
This guy
everybody
acted
rides
like
them
he
on
had
the
a car, Sedano. He acted like he had a
I thought you were supposed to use
SUV.
it like a bicycle, like you're supposed to be on the side of the
No,
road.
Well,
he
in
was driving
downtown-
in the middle lanes and like he was had an SUV.
In downtown, technically, bicycles aren't supposed to be on the sidewalk. They're supposed to be on the street because they.
No, but I'm saying that. But I understand that. But those little scooters, in theory, I've seen them on the sidewalk plenty of times. But if you're going to use it on the street, I thought you have to use it like a bicycle, where you have to be to the far end of the road.
Well, yeah, the bike lane.
Well, that's what you're
Right.
supposed to do.
And you
But
got to
these-
yield.
Man.
But these Lime dudes don't do it. And they will run red lights.
Yes, they do.
They will go diagonal
care.
across an intersection.
No.
It's as if the laws of traffic don't apply to
No,
them.
man. And then if you hit them, it's your fault.
Why don't you throw like a forearm shiver when someone's coming at you? You know what I mean?
Dude,
Just accidentally open your door.
Right.
See them fly.
Oops,
people,
sorry, I
man.
didn't see you, man. My
Those
bad.
people, man.
That's what happens, man. We on the road, man. Got the road, man. Yeah, man.
Stop it.
I
Stop
have-
owning the road. I own the road, not you.
I have ridden on those little Lime scooters
Yeah.
in downtown LA. That is taking your life in your hands.
Yeah, Beto made me get on one. I'm never gonna get on one again. All right. I guess my next subject is I have a sports dream in life.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like I'm sure you have a sports dream, Cappy, kicking the game-winning field goal in the Super Bowl, something like that growing up. No?
Cappy Vinatieri.
Yeah. I mean, DeAndre shooting the game-winning three-pointer in the NBA Finals, no?
Nah, I never had a dream like that.
Oh, well.
Okay, what's
geez.
your dream?
My dream is I want to wrestle in WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes, dude. I want to come out.
Funchy.
Come to the ring, with the pyros and the music and everything. And I want to go to the ring and get my ass beat by The Rock.
Oh really? You want The Rock to beat you
Yes,
down?
I wanted him to
Funchy,
beat me
you
down.
could have been like, remember, like X-Pac?
Yeah, I want to be one of them dudes that
Yeah,
get beat
you
up by
could be
like
like Funch
yeah.
Pac.
I want to
Yeah.
be the guy that gets beat up by like 10 guys in the ring.
Oh, really?
Get jumped. Yes.
Have you been watching that show on
No, I have not. No, I
on
have not.
Netflix? Unreal?
No, I
I
can't.
gotta see it.
I
Oh,
don't
you
want
won't watch it?
I don't want to watch it because
Oh,
I don't
really?
want to ruin the the mystique of
Yeah,
wrestling.
but they're putting it out there for everybody for a reason. They're
Wrestling
like
is
letting
real, Cappy.
No, I agree. I agree, it's real. When they're bleeding, it's real. When
Yes.
they're hurting, it's real.
Yes.
When you hear a slap across the chest,
when they
that's
tear
real.
ACL, yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes, it is. It's real to me.
But I would like to now. Because here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see a match when I was 13 years old. Doth the Road, the American Dream,
Yes.
against Harley Race.
Ooh, the king.
George, you ready for this?
Yeah.
At the Hollywood Sportatorium.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Man.
So it was a cage match. It was a loser leave town match. Dusty's bleeding like a maniac. Okay. And when we leave, me, my father, my uncle, and my cousin, when we leave, I'm like, Dad, I don't understand. How are they slamming each other's faces into the fence? How are they bleeding like that? And my uncle goes like this, because it's fake. And I went,
No.
What? Like, it was that moment a kid hears that Santa Claus isn't real. You know what I mean?
Well, the blood isn't fake.
No, they cut themselves, man.
Yeah, they cut themselves.
I was so angry at my uncle for saying that, and I've always maintained it's not fake. It's real.
It's real.
But now, they're going to give us this show. I want to see the show. I want to see how they do certain things.
You want to see how sausage is made,
Yes.
huh?
Yes,
No,
I do.
man, no.
Does anybody else want to see this show?
I watched the episode already.
Oh, yeah? And?
Yeah, it was good.
What is it called again?
It's called Unreal.
You know what else? I want like a WWE diva to dominate me in the ring as well.
Well, doesn't have to just be in the ring.
Hey-oh.
We could have DeAndre dominate you if you want.
He's a 7'10 diva.
Maybe. Yeah, it is a 21st century.
Bunchy sounds open to it.
And one more thing. Who bought these donuts in the office today?
Good question.
I don't know.
You know
bought
what?
these donuts,
Whoever
man?
brought these donuts to the office today, don't do that,
Please
man.
don't, man.
Seriously. Like somebody, George,
I had
today.
the rainbow sprinkle one.
See, this is okay, good. George, somebody today brings in donuts to the office. This is at like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, these things looked fresh and beautiful, and they smelled amazing. And I looked, and then Reese walked up and grabbed like the bear claw that I was just about to grab because I don't have any willpower at all, right?
Why didn't you tell him to cut it in half so you could share it?
Because I was like, good, he took it. Then what was right underneath that bear claw? An old fashioned.
Oh, I thought you were going to say chocolate bar.
And here's the thing, and I admit it, I'm guilty. I'm just telling everybody that I did it. I took off a piece.
No.
And I ate a bite.
No.
And then I took off another piece and I
Why
ate a
didn't you
bite.
just cut it in half?
And I left like 85%
You're the
of
person,
the donut.
You're the
Yeah.
person that cuts it in half.
No, I didn't cut it in half. I grabbed it with my hand.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Wash your
That's
hands
even
Yes,
worse.
with soap,
No,
just so you know.
didn't.
Yeah.
You're a gross,
Oh,
disgusting.
come on,
And
man.
I used antibacterial.
Honestly, that's gross.
And I probably
Don't
ate
do
the
that.
donut that you
You
probably
think you
touched
probably
too.
left it? I left it and
Why
you
not
ate
just
it.
cut
probably
it with
ate
a
it.
knife? There's a plastic knife in the box.
Because I don't know. Like, I just looked at it and I was like, you know what? I just want like a little piece. So I took a little piece off the donut. I ate it. Then I took another little piece and I ate it. And then I said, get away from these donuts. And I ran to the office. Bad guy?
Man.
Honestly, that's a bad guy.
That's a
that's
bad
just
guy.
That's just gross.
No, it's
Because
not.
I wonder who these guys that cut the donut in half in this office. I wonder who these people are. You're one of them, huh?
No, I'm not one
the
of them.
reason people cut it in half is so that there's enough for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Who
Well,
brought those donuts today? I don't know. Please don't do that again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, donuts are yummy. Man.
Anthony just told me it was one of the interns.
Which intern?
Oh, was it Reagan? Because today was her last
Oh,
day.
she's such a doll. She's a good girl. You know what? Bring those donuts, girl. Bring them old fashions. A couple extra bear claws, too, please.
Yeah.
You had the sprinkle one?
I love rainbow sprinkle ones.
A lot of sodium in those donuts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to be okay tonight?
Yeah, my heart's functioning normally, so it pumps the sodium out. That doesn't mean we want to eat a ton of sodium, just in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we going to eat tonight? Tonight we're going to have some sodium?
I might go salmon tonight.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
salmon's good for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Good fatty fish. That's
Yeah.
good for your heart.
I like a
Yeah.
fatty fish once in a while.
Oh, really?
Just to throw things off.
Right. Just give this kid a little fatty fish.
Yeah, you know what? You got to. DeAndre, you know what I'm saying, right?
I do, yes.
You like a nice halibut?
See, I've never been a big halibut guy.
No?
Halibut's good.
Yeah, not a halibut guy?
Keyshawn used to love the fatty fishes.
Oh, really?
He'd serve up a lot of. He would love the Brazino.
Oh, the branzino.
Yeah.
Really? Like the full fish?
Oh yeah, and he would eat that thing like Sylvester the cat.
Oh.
Brrr, and then the bones would come flying out of his mouth. One time we watched him eat shrimp heads.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. The way he was taking those down with his giant mitts. And he was just in his mouth. And
You know, all this Keyshawn talk is making me think that when this announcement happens, I'm the out guy and he's the in guy.
Sedano and Key?
I mean, is anybody going to tell me about the announcement before the announcement is made?
Maybe like literally seconds before.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I can keep a secret.
How about this? How about you get you fix your house so that Steven Hernandez can put in your carpet for you?
Getting close.
All right. Well, if you need new flooring like Cappy in your home, your rental, or even your ADU, you got to go to the Hernandez brothers, okay? Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, legitimately family run. You get the authentic old school TLC. The crazy Hernandez brothers are there. Papi Hernandez started it all 57 years ago. I already mentioned the crazy Hernandez brothers. Mom is there. Aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, sisters, they're all there. And you get actual wholesale pricing year-round. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start. And that's why I say it and I mean it. No sale beats wholesale, homeboy. So whether it's hardwood, laminate, tile, vinyl, carpet, you name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. So call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. You can go to one of those locations, Santa Ana or Commerce. They got 2. And they've got all that square footage there, 5 million, over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. So you can see it, touch it, take it home with you on the same day. Or, in Cappy's case, if you want to finish a project slow, you can do that. But for those of you that actually want to finish a project fast, that's huge, okay, that you can actually see it, touch it, and take it home with you on the same day. It's why designers, contractors, and builders all shop with the crazy Hernandez brothers at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. And again, they know the crazy Hernandez brothers are always going to take care of you. So check this out. If you're a first responder, active military, veteran, you all receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if for some reason you find a better price, which I doubt, okay, I've said this to you, I doubt you're going to do this, okay? I doubt you're going to find a better price. But let's just say you do. Hernandez will match it, no questions asked. So head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks. Just the best price in town year-round because no sale beats wholesale, homeboy. Check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Summer is flying by. Don't waste it running on empty.
I'm Doug Hopkins.
And I'm Damon Lyons.
And we want to buy your house.
After 30 years and more than 20,000 transactions, Seller's Advantage knows how to get you more for your home.
No agent fees, no commissions, just an as-is cash offer.
Call Seller's Advantage or visit sellersadvantage.com.
I showed up at the hospital and was told I couldn't see my children. Then I showed up in court and was told they may not be mine. Then I was accused of anything and everything. Sexual assault, domestic violence, substance abuse, you name it, I heard it. I was forced to go long periods of time without seeing my children. That experience of being wrongfully treated ignited something in me. I can look at a father and honestly tell him, I know how he is feeling. I've been there. At Real Fathers Rights, we care about your family, your livelihood, and
Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Purple Wave Auction remains the trusted leader in online equipment auctions. What makes the difference is you. You are part of our growing global community that continues to trust Purple Wave with the equipment that builds and feeds America. This trust placed in us by our community, from construction to ag producers and fleet drivers, brings great equipment opportunities to their next owners. Join the Purple Wave community today. purplewave.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
It's time on Sedano Kap for the Seller's Advantage Real Deal Spotlight. As their very own, the one and only Damon Lyons, you see him on all those billboards everywhere. Join Scott Kaplan to tell us the latest going on with Seller's Advantage right now.
We're talking about younger buyers and how delayed they're all going to be. How effective is Seller's Advantage in serving the older sellers who now don't have a younger up-and-coming group of buyers?
And when they want that fast cash transaction. We always, at Seller's Advantage, we used to sit there and we'd think about, like, what's the competition doing? What's the competition doing? We really started just doing so much better when we focused on the seller. When we focused on making a world-class selling experience for any home owner, no matter their age or situation, that's when we really shifted gears to really getting some traction in the Southern California market. There are always people ready to buy houses. Maybe it's changed from 21 or 29-year-olds to 38-year-olds, but people will turn 38 every single year. So there will always be that wave of people that can buy it. So our core is offering an amazing service. And like your question asked for the elderly people, you don't have to fix anything up. You don't want it, just leave it behind. We'll take care of it. So it's just about that convenience, the service, and obviously we got to hit the right price. Yeah.
That was your Seller's Advantage Real Deal Spotlight with Damon Wines joining Cappy. And we get ready now for the Seller's Advantage Real Deal Dealer's Choice with Cappy right now on Sedano and Kap on ESPN LA. It is Sedano and Kap, your Wednesday afternoon. Thank you to Damon. Seller's Advantage. It's time for the Seller's Advantage Real Deal Dealer's Choice with Cappy. It is our final segment. That's our final segment music. Have a great Wednesday night. Cappy and I are headed out to the West Valley to see the one and only Abner Gott. Holla! Angels Dodgers is next. Can the Dodgers win, or will the Angels somehow sweep the Dodgers? What the fudge to that? We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Have a great night.
What the
Sedano and
fudge?
Kap, Final 7 your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Just got it.
All right, Cappy, make it quick. We got to go.
All right, George, I think you and I are very jealous of DeAndre. He's young, he's good looking, he's built, he's fit. And we just keep looking at his body and we go, wish I had that body, because if I had that body, I would be a pro football player. So we've tried to make DeAndre a pro football player. At one point, we tried to sell him to Tony Khan as a pro wrestler. And now, George, listen to what DeAndre might become a pro next. You ready for this?
I am back in boxing. I took a couple months off, but now I'm back at it. I'm at a gym out in Riverside, right by the house, not too far away at Rain Cross Boxing Gym. And I had my first day back, and it went really well. I was just learning the basics as far as, stepping with my punches and, twisting my hips. So it was good. So hopefully I can, who knows what this can turn into.
George, you're looking at the next Lennox Lewis.
I love it.
So we tried to turn him into a linebacker. Didn't happen. Tried to turn him into a wrestler. Didn't happen. And now we're going to turn this young man into a professional fighter.
Yeah, and I got Funch with me, too. He's going to be walking down the ring
That's
with
right.
me.
Yeah.
I'm going to be as James Brown, living in America, baby.
Right. And I'm going to be his Customato. Or maybe I'll be Dr. Ferdy Pacheco.
Ooh.
I don't know, one of those kinds of guys. Maybe I'll just be Harold Letterman. Well, Jim, 101, 100 for DeAndre.
The Cappy card.
George, I think it's time for us to get out of here. What do you think is going to happen tonight? Do the Dodgers win or do the Angels win?
Dodgers win.
I tend to agree.
Okay.
I'm going to listen to the game right here on 710.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have a